Oh, what are we talking about? The PlayStation, Switch, Scalebound, Sega bringing back old IPs, and Nintendo Direct. Okay.
Yeah, I saw your ass was fanboying it out on your podcast.
Huh? I don't think so.
I'm talking about y'all. Y'all was fanboying it out.
I don't know what show you were watching. But okay.
Well, okay. Don't get all mad when I'm making an exposed video about y'all.
Fuck.
Don't get mad if you see your I'm gonna have a thumbnail with your face with a crying Jordan face.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's coming.
Sega's back and it's beautiful.
Fuck.
When Sega gets on a roll, it gets scary because that's when they start fucking everything up.
Damn, it's like that.
That's what it is, though.
It is what it is, huh? they just need to stop concentrating on. No, don't get me wrong. Sonic looks awesome. Both Sonics. So that's a good sign. So hopefully that will transition to a lot more older IPs. Man, I've been waiting on Panzer Dragon. It's a lot of them I've been waiting on. Man.
Fantasy Star.
Stars, Shining Force. I love Shining Force on the Genesis. Like they got a lot of IPs, man. With Skies Arcadia, like they got all the games, man. Whatever you want, from arcade to JRPGs to fighting games. Like I don't know. It's just Sega kind of. Well, I won't say remind me of Nintendo. Well. Nintendo do a lot of stupid shit just like Sega, but Nintendo just had a little bit more money, basically.
Well, they directly compete with Nintendo, so a lot of their games are similar.
Oh yeah, basically.
But it's like the B tier, like the house brand. Like Nintendo is Coca-Cola, Sega's RC Cola, shit like that.
Fuck RC Cola.
What the fuck is RC Cola? Oh damn. Don't you ever disrespect Sega like that again. RC Cola. If there's an RC Cola, I would say maybe who's competing with Sega Nintendo? The TurboGrafx 16 is the RC Cola. The hell you talking about? Yeah.
Alright. Sonic the Hedgehog was banned by Alex. It might as well be.
Uh-huh. Well, y'all be tripping, man.
Yep.
Ooh, shit. Oh, fuck, no.
Somebody put a picture up on Mewtwo. You know those little finger spinner things? They use those for his hands instead.
Oh, those fidget spinners?
Yeah, fidget spinners.
What the hell is that
those
shit?
were number one sellers.
I saw some kid playing with one the other day. I'm like, so it just spins around your finger? That's all it does?
Like,
Yeah, I think people with ADHD, it's like, I guess it's like caters to them the most. That's why it's been number one.
It's like a cool little thing. I don't think it costs that much money, but it's just like I thought it did more. Like it literally just spins around your finger. That's all it does.
There are some out there you can buy that do cost a lot of money for some reason. They're made out of like some special metal.
With perfect zero gravity spinning or something.
Something like that, yeah.
It still spins in space.
Yeah, because like I said, they said on the labels like those who have ADHD is like it caters to them. It's like,
what, it helps them focus or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, my kids have been talking about that a lot lately. I don't know. I still don't know what the hell that shit is.
Hey, it's our number one item. It was even featured on the news.
Yeah, I saw that. Like this thing is like all over the place.
Yeah, it was some lady who created it, but no, she never did the
camera. Yeah.
Because you got to renew that thing every year.
Oh, she lost the trademark?
Yeah.
What a dumb bitch.
She would have made a killing on these.
She would have made a killing, yeah.
She'd be a millionaire by now.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
I have two of them. I love them.
Do you?
They're cool. I use them at work when people piss me off.
Do they spin if you still throw them in the air?
I mean, yeah, if you want to.
They can play it like a yo-yo.
Oh, y'all about ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Rick Gamer 27. We are back again with another Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, man. I'm not sure if I have enough time to cram into this podcast, but it's only 5 of us, so we might can squeeze out another topic. But we talk about some Sega. There's been a lot of talks about that, especially if they bring back their older IPs, whatever, and talk about the Nintendo Direct. What else? Talk about this PlayStation Switch. We might be getting one, hopefully. What else? What else? What else is in my time? Oh, Scalebound. Microsoft, they trademarked Scalebound, so I'm kind of I won't say surprised because anybody could trademark anything and nothing happens. Just look at Eternal Darkness. How many times Nintendo had trademarked that? So yeah.
Yeah.
So
Troll the shit out of us for that.
It's just a massive troll right now. So basically, talk about a lot of that stuff, and I know it's been a lot more news, from this week or today, but I don't know. Like I say, I'm gonna just talk about these first. If we have enough time, we can talk about this other stuff that's been going on. So let's go ahead and get to our introductions. Let's start with you, Alex.
All right. What's going on, everyone? ActivesIN here. We're back for another episode of Real Talk with the Real Gamer. We got potential PlayStation copycat nonsense. We got Microsoft potentially bringing back Scalebound. And Sega is trying to make a comeback, bringing back their IPs. They are done with making just Sonic games and being the laughingstock of the gaming community. And we'll talk about the Nintendo Direct from ARMS. There's a lot of good shit in there.
All right. Let's go with you, Darkstar.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Darkstar back at it again with the Mr. Real Gamer. Talking about the ARMS Direct yesterday, which is pretty hype. Glad to be here, man.
All right, appreciate you coming. Who else in line? Let's go with you, Gamer Nick.
Hey, this is Nick from Gamer Incorporated, here again for another episode of Real Talk with the Real Gamer. Might as well call this Real Gamer's Sega boner episode or something like that.
Oh, damn. Boner episode.
But,
okay.
Yeah, I've got plenty interesting topics to talk about and stuff like that. And I'm kind of interested to see where Sega's going too, because I also am a fan of Sega.
Okay. Whatever. Let's go with you. Okay.
Whatever. I'm like on your side here, and you say whatever.
Nah. You throwing some shots at me. No. Forget you. Don't try to hop on the Sega bandwagon. You're a freaking insult.
We need to talk about how wrong you are.
You gotta insult me.
I don't want to derail the thing. We'll go over how wrong you are about that later.
Whatever. But anyway, let's go with you, Sinister.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Sinister here. I'm glad to be back. Ready to talk some games. And, interested about Sega. Getting back in there, and then Scalebound and other gaming stuff. So, ready to roll.
All right, I guess that's first thing. Let's talk about this whole PlayStation Switch news, whatever. Because I know we talked about this like a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago. But it seems that this is for some reason it's back. Like they keep talking about it now. I think there's like a prototype. A prototype that's been shown. I'm not sure if that's the real one or somebody just made it up. But I know Wasu made today. He made a video about that yesterday, and he says a rumor, but he's kind of he's maybe 50-50 thinking that we might get a Switch this coming up E3. PlayStation Switch this coming up E3, and
yeah,
I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, because if this is true, it's gonna be like the third straight year or something like that. Sony coming with E3 with hardware and stuff and everything, but
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know. It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. But we're gonna discuss this, and basically, I guess before we talk about that, let's just talk about what we've been playing this week. What you been playing, Alex?
More Mario Kart. I've been playing Rise of the Tomb Raider over again. That game is just so fucking good. This is my third time playing it. This time on PC. Last two times was on Xbox. And without question, Rise of the Tomb Raider is better than Uncharted 4. This just confirms it now that I'm on PC. Playing it in 60 FPS, which just makes it better even more so. It's just a better game in general. Better story, better combat. You can customize your items and all this other crazy shit you can do. So it's a fantastic game. What else was I played a little bit of Hollow Knight. I'll get back into that later, but so far Hollow Knight's pretty good. I like it. That was a Kickstarter game that came out. I think that's all that I played this week, those three. So yeah, it's been a pretty solid gaming week, I guess.
All right. What about you, Darkstar?
Mostly just Overwatch. I'm trying to get back into my diamond rank before the season ends. So mostly that. I've been playing this game on the Switch called Kimiko or something. Yo, it's like some $5 eShop game. It's actually pretty good. I like it. So those are the 2 games I've been playing.
Oh, okay. Nick.
I've just been like going between Zelda and Mario Kart, like everybody else replaying the Switch, Zelda and Switch, so like that. I felt like I skipped it the first time, so I feel kind of bad, so I'm making up for that. And in a couple of days, I rented Injustice 2, so I'm gonna play that pretty soon. I will eventually buy the game when they decide to come out with their Game of the Year edition, because come on, let's face it, what's gonna happen.
They always do. Yeah.
They always do.
I'll rent it because I kind of want to play the story mode. But other than that, not much really going on.
Oh, okay. About you, Sinister?
It's basically Fist of the North Star, King's Rage 2. I beat the story mode like a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to the dream mode with some of the characters, and of course, then I got I'm gonna try this Mario Kart. Yeah, so I'll have fun with that. That's basically the only 2 I played, so far.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I guess the games I've been playing Mario Kart, been taking it to work. Played a little bit of Tetris. That game is pretty addicting too. Y'all should try it out if y'all hadn't bought it. Puyo Tetris. Played a little bit of Madden 97 on my Sega Saturn. I just bought a Sega Saturn a few days ago. So I am gonna start Sega Saturn hunting as far as the games. It's gonna be very, very hard because it's rare getting Sega Saturn games like Panzer Dragon and Astral. Like I don't know if y'all heard of Astral, but that was a really great game. That game was really
don't forget get your memory card. You can get play the imports on there.
Yeah, but man, like this stuff is so damn expensive, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting Astral. I want to get Panzer Dragon 1 and 2. Bug 1 and 2. Bug, just not the second bug, but the first bug is so expensive on Amazon and eBay. They trying to charge $400 for Bug. I was like, man, fuck that shit.
You ever get a Virtual Fighter?
I have Virtual Fighter 2. I have it. Yes,
yeah, I got both of them.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna slowly collect some retro stuff. But like I say, man, maybe we ought to, just talking about all this retro stuff and playing some of this stuff just got me want to go back into it, just leave modern gaming alone, because I don't know, maybe we ought to talk about this in our later during the show about Ubisoft, what they're planning on doing and their stance on single player games and multiplayer, because it's just to a point that I'm just sick and tired of this gaming industry fucking us in the ass. They more worried about microtransactions and season passes than giving us what we actually want. So yeah, we might talk about that. So that's basically the games I've been playing this past week. So I guess I know, Alex. I know you said that with this PlayStation, Switch, whatever, you think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea too, but is it a good idea for Sony? If you want to look at the business aspects, is it a good idea to bring out another hardware like 3 years in a row? We got the Slim and the VR and the Pro and this whatever this thing is going to be called. I know a lot of people speculate that they will show hardware at E3 to rain on Microsoft's parade when they show the Scorpio. Then again, it doesn't surprise me because Sony, they are known to rain on everybody's parade and copy everybody's ideas. That's what they do all the time. But as far as this so-called PlayStation Switch, don't get me wrong, I'm excited because I would love to play a lot of PlayStation games on the go. I'm a gamer. Like, I know a lot of Nintendo guys will hate the idea, because they think they might, cut into Nintendo's market on the hybrid console. But I think it's a win-win for everybody. But I guess, Alex, what's your stance on this PlayStation Switch? Is it good for gaming? Is it good for PlayStation? Is it bad for Nintendo and their fan base? Like, what's your stance on this?
It's gonna happen. Like, the Switch is obviously a proven concept. It's super popular, and every time Nintendo does something that's popular, Sony's there. They copy it. They do their own version of it. It's just what it is. It's smart business. And like, there's clearly a demand for a device that you can plug into your TV and take around with you and continue gaming. So why wouldn't Sony want to take advantage of that? As far as them like bringing out too much hardware, this is different though because it's a portable device as well. It's not just a standalone console. It's not like them bringing out a PS5 a year after the PS4 Pro. That would be fucking suicide.
Oh yeah.
But this is a completely different device, so I don't think it'd be a big deal. I don't know if they would put all their games onto it. Like, it'd be interesting if they could get PS4 power into their version, because they would definitely make it more powerful than the Switch, because Sony likes to be more powerful. But yeah, it's not like it would hurt them really, because they've dabbled in handheld before with like the PSP and the PS Vita. Vita obviously not so much of a success, but they could take the Vita concept, update it a little bit, and let you plug it to the TV. Maybe even have some PS4 streaming to it too. Like, there's a lot of options there. So I think it'd be cool if they did it. I think they will. Like, you probably won't see it at this E3 because that's a little fast, but you'll see it soon enough.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna ask the people in the chat. I want to make sure that our audio is evenly matched because there have been some issues. So what? What you talking about? What? What you talking about?
Man, I need to interject something real quick because, like, just
Xbox is the best, man.
No, I want to respond to something in the comment section in the chat right now.
What?
Where, like, the one named Shadow points out that Smash Brothers was a copy of a game called the Outfoxies. As true as that may be, I can guarantee you that nobody fucking heard the Outfoxies until Smash until like PlayStation All Stars came out. And everybody was like, "Oh well, they're copying Smash Brothers," and everybody looked for this game that Smash Brothers had the copy of, and like nobody heard of this game until All Stars came out, and they needed for an argument to prove that Smash Brothers stole an idea from somebody.
How sad.
Right. Oh, okay, I guess.
But like, it's not just the one game. Because like, you can even look at the Wiimotes. Sony brought out those little dildos. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out real quick.
They make something that's successful.
Microsoft did with the Kinect, and you just use your whole body.
Yeah.
At least with Microsoft, the Kinect was something different. Like those PlayStation moves were a direct copy.
Oh yeah, basically.
Yeah, but those things were a piece of junk.
Yeah, they're junk. They're trash. But like, those were like a direct copy. Whereas Microsoft, at least, they're connecting something different.
They're more expensive than the Wiimotes too, man. Them things are fuck. Hell no.
Yeah, especially with the VR and it's using, they brought those things back from the dead. It's like, really? It's like, who would pay $100 for this piece of shit?
Yeah.
It's gonna collect dust in weeks.
Yeah. I guess
like, I don't know why they decided to have that shit.
I guess y'all. I know y'all can't really tell me about the audio, but everybody in the chat, y'all, what's the audio looking like? It's my voice overlapping theirs. I'm trying to make sure that we on an even playing field. So how's the audio in the chat? Because we had a little issue last week. I'm gonna keep my headphones on for now. I'm not doing no podcasts without the headphones. That's why we having a lot of echoes and stuff.
First guy said audio is good. Audio is good. Audio is all right. It seems okay.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, that's
cool.
It's
looking good so far.
Yeah, they're all saying it's equal. It's good.
Okay, cool. Because sometimes like my voice be overlapping y'all's, man.
Yeah, you can just leave the settings the way they are now because they seem.
No, like I guess sometimes I accidentally turn up my volume on OBS. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Darkstar, what you think about this so-called PlayStation Switch? Are you for it or against it? Is it good for gaming? Is it good for Nintendo? Well, I won't say it's good for Nintendo. Is it good for Sony? Like, what's your stance on it? Are you salty since you're a Nintendo fan, or you just don't give a damn?
Oh man, no, dude, I'm a Sony fan too. I love Sony games, but I don't think this is for this to come out at E3. I don't think that part is true. I'm pretty sure Sony was probably dabbling in the handheld space, seeing how 3DS was dominating this entire generation, regardless of the PS4 success. So I'm sure that they were working on a handheld variant of the PS Vita or PS4, whatever you want to call it. And now that they see the Switch is pretty much what they've been working on, and seeing how successful it's been, that they're thinking, okay, now that Nintendo tested the waters for us, that's a good sign to say, okay, maybe we should actually go on with this and do our own version of the Switch. So I think that they're probably working on it. I don't think it's a bad thing for gamers at all. I think it might be a little bit too much hardware for Sony to be manufacturing. I mean, the Pro, the VR headset, and now this thing, it's a lot of stuff that they're trying to make, and this stuff isn't free. That's going to be costing them a lot of money. So if this thing fails, or if it bombs like the VR or the Pro, that's not going to be looking good for Sony at all. So I think the biggest risk is on their shoulders for this thing. But it's good for us. I'm fine with it.
Okay. What about you, Nick?
The only thing I'm going to find funny about this is when the Switch was announced, you had all these Sony guys sitting there saying, that's Nintendo, more of their gimmicky crap.
Yep.
They don't care. They don't need more gimmicks.
Yeah, that's true.
And what the hell do you think's going to happen if Sony comes out and introduces the PlayStation Shift or something like that? They're going to lose their fucking shit. They're going to act like it's the greatest thing they've ever seen. They're going to act like Sony invented it. Even Nintendo didn't invent this. They took the idea from something else.
Oh,
but they're going to act like Sony invented it. Oh, they're doing the right thing. Oh, this is what we gamers have been wanting for a long time, and try to ignore the fact that it's already been done a few times over, even before Nintendo came along and did the concept.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I would look forward to it if it's priced decently, and has a good line of games that I'm interested in. I'd go for it. I'd get it. Shit.
Okay.
Not gonna hate.
I never hate. All right, so you got on that?
Yeah.
All right, what about you, sir? So what's your stance on it?
All right. First off, I mean, Nintendo's had it locked when it comes to the handheld, and plus with the success of the Switch, I was like, okay, Sony's gonna say, hey man, we gotta step our game up on this. So
Yeah.
they figured they'll go for the third try on this because okay, the PSP, it did great, but but it still can't crack Nintendo's armor. Then they came with the Vita, which didn't do so hot because some of the games were on. I mean, there probably a few decent games on there, but it wasn't enough. I mean, it just didn't sell well. And so, to me, some may have that little stigma of the Vitas or the handheld thing in general. It's like, but if they learn from their mistakes, but hey, you never know. I mean, they can do well. If it sucks, I mean that's a lot. It's a huge fail on them because they fail in that aspect. You should focus where your strength is. Like it's the PS4. That's where your money's at. You should never release the Pro. You should never release the VR, the Slim, or any of that. Just focus on just the original PS4 is doing is bringing you money and bringing those exclusives to the system. Yeah. That's what people come to the PlayStation for. So that's just my stance on that.
Okay, I agree with you. I guess except the Slim, because we always get a Slim version every generation, so that's pretty much expected. But as far as just concentrate on the PS4 in general, I agree with that, man. The VR, like basically the general public already let Sony know that we're not ready for that. Like it's a gimmick, just like they say with Nintendo with their gimmicks. Like it's a gimmick. It's just this gimmick with Nintendo. It worked. This time, the Wii U didn't work. The VR with the PS4, their gimmick didn't work. It didn't work, so it is what it is. So basically, I honestly think that if they would never came out with the PS4 Pro and the VR, and I think the PlayStation Switch would be really great. But if they come out with another iteration of hardware, that's going to look bad on Sony, and a lot of people are going to start comparing them to Sega, what they did with the Genesis, with the 32X and the CD. And,
it depends how they handle it, though, because if it plays every game that the PlayStation 4 plays, then maybe it'll be a problem to people. So, you could have gave me this handheld version before. But if it's its own thing with its own games, I don't think people would care too much.
Yeah. No, for me, I don't care too much, but you see, I own just about all the consoles. I have a lot of consoles. I just love video games. I would see myself getting that because I bought a PlayStation Vita because honestly, that's like a really good console, a really good handheld console. It's just a lot of people just didn't gravitate toward it because with the Vita, they had
good if you want some Japanese games. That's about
if you want Japanese games, but a lot of people wanted like that. With the Vita, it has like a lot of console experience on the go, in which we wasn't ready for that, and people basically saying that I'd rather play my Call of Duties and Assassin's Creeds and all that stuff at home instead of on the go. So basically, will it do a lot better this time if they come out with PlayStation Switch? I think so, especially if they could get all the third-party support. Like the Vita, it didn't get all the third-party support. It was lacking a lot. So I think it's a good idea, especially if they get all the games from the AAA's, the first party game, every game that Sony is planning on putting on the PS4, the standard PS4, they put on the PS4 ship, the Switch, whatever you call it. I think it'll do good. It might not. It might not.
They could even just call it the PS4 Portable.
Yeah.
Then you have the PS4 Pro, PS4 Slim, PS4 Portable,
PSVR.
PSVR, which no one wants.
But I think like with all these hardwares that Sony have brought out, it just doesn't make them look too good if they bring out another one, especially if the PS5 comes out next year with all these damn rumors. If the PS5 comes out next year and the PS4 portable come out, that's what I'm saying. Like
that's death right there.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on Sony.
Like the Pro was a mistake. They shouldn't have made the Pro. They should have waited the extra year.
Yeah, exactly. Save them some money. Just put the money in the software. That's where
they should have just used that resource for the PS5 or the PS4 shift, whatever,
or whatever they want to call it. But like the PS4 Pro, it's such a half-ass fucking console. It's like a waste of everyone's time.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know. They made a huge mistake making that thing.
Yeah, nobody bought it.
Exactly. I mean, heck, they're sitting on top. I mean, no need to be making stupid
exactly.
mistakes.
Like they're leading the pack by such a huge margin. Like, why the fuck are you running out, pumping out more consoles? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It's their ego, Alex.
It's
basically their ego.
Our good buddy Garuda Legends, he said, "You Nintendo guys starting to sound like Xbox." Just saying.
How?
I don't know.
Everybody has their fault.
Like, it's true though. Like, wouldn't you have, like Garuda? Would you not have preferred them to wait the extra year and give you a proper upgraded console, not some half-assed Pro?
Well,
like, come on. Like, the Pro is an underwhelming console because they rushed it out. Like, it's the same shit we've been talking about. Like the Switch is like it's missing a lot of features because they rushed it out. It's the same fucking thing. But these guys rushed out a whole fucking console and made it half-assed.
Basically,
exactly. It's like it was the same year as the Slim. It was like,
I didn't.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what they were thinking. They should have just had the Slim, and then the real PS4 Pro next year.
He said the Pro is on point. Don't be jealous with your 720 Switch.
The Pro is not on point. The Pro can't even do. The Pro can't even do 60 FPS on all games. Like, it's fucking trash, man.
The PS4 is on point. Like, the PS4 is
the standard PS4 is fine.
They should have left it alone. They were fine for them.
Like, it's just like if Nintendo keep coming out with all these damn consoles in one generation, I would get heated. I'm just being honest. Like, Nintendo, they don't do this stuff like that. Just be honest. I guess anybody else, anything else to say before we get off this subject and piss off our good pony, Garuda Legends?
I just don't see how it's going to be possible for them to support all these different platforms. It's just not. I don't see how that's going to work. Like,
I don't see neither. I see another Sega situation, man.
Exactly. Like if the Slim were to come out, let's say this year, for example, end of this year, for example, and then what happens to the PS5? How are you going to support the PS4, PS5, and this handheld that you're doing? There's too much. It's way too much.
Yeah, it is too much.
The thing is, you're screwing consumers, like because people want a PS4 because they heard all these amazing things, to see all the the games coming out, the exclusives. That's what they want. Then you come out with a PS5. It's like, what? I just dropped money on a PS4. You coming out with a 5 already?
Maybe the PS5 need to be like this Nintendo, this PlayStation Switch. Maybe they could make that a Switch, whatever. The PS5. Like, I don't want no more hardware for the PS4. Like, they doing good the way they are right now. They're doing good. Just leave it alone. Like, stop trying to fix something that is not broken. That's what just drives me crazy.
Yeah, exactly. They're sitting well on top. Don't need to do anything else. Just make the games, sell the games. People.
Sony has been doing so good this year that they don't need to.
They're so far ahead. They don't need to worry about anybody.
I mean, stop the fuckery. I mean, just sell the games, make the games, sell the games. That's it. Like, people buy them.
They've been on point with their
I get them being worried about the Switch because it's a new concept, like the hybrid thing, but like there really isn't a reason for them to be scared of the Scorpio. Like, let's be real here.
No.
They're both gonna get the same games. They're both gonna look relatively the same, and they're like 30 million consoles ahead of Xbox, or 20 million, something like that. It's like they don't need to worry about a niche console. There's no need to rush out the Pro. Like, that's why I never understood why they rushed the Pro like that.
It's that fear. You said that keyword, fear.
Fear, yeah. I guess they're scared, but I don't really see why they're so
to be
far
afraid
ahead.
of it. I mean, you're sitting well on top of it. You're afraid like someone's going to sneak in there and knock you up, and king in the mountain. Something like that.
You think little Philly D has a bunch of IPs he's just been hiding this whole time? I don't think so.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if they do that, man. They're telling me that they're getting really cocky on how Sega got cocky. Back it wasn't when the Saturn came out.
Back in the 90s.
Saturn came out in '94, but the Sega, it's like the Sega CD, the Saturn, and 32X came out right by each other. Like
95, 93, 94, 95.
Yeah, like they don't want to do that, man. Like no, they're sitting on top, man. Don't get me wrong. Like if they would have just hold a lot of resources and put everything towards the Saturn, and and don't do the Sega CD and the 32Xs, put all that towards the Saturn, I think the Saturn would have actually competed with the 64 and the PlayStation, and Sega maybe would have still been here. They lost a lot of money on that shit. So
the biggest mistake was but there was another mistake. They released that console during the springtime. Like it came out May '95.
Yeah,
I mean, you released it in a month where where kids are getting out of school. That's right into vacation season.
Right.
They were worried about the PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation was smart. It came out, that September. Kids are back in school. The fall is a great time to release consoles. Leading right into the holidays.
Yeah, basically. So I don't know, man. I guess we've been talking about this too much, man. Don't get me wrong. Like I like the concept. I would like for this to be Sony's next generation hardware. That would be really cool.
That would be dope.
But
yeah,
this generation, no, just too much, man. I invest too much money on my PlayStation. No more, man. Okay, let's talk about this. This is not gonna take long. This Scalebound. Microsoft trademarked it. It's really not much to say. But I really hope that this series is still alive. Hopefully they won't take too long. And the problem with that is if this series is still alive, Platinum Games is not going to make it. Like who's going to make the game? Like that game fits so perfectly for Platinum Games to make it. So I'm kind of
they're probably going to revamp the whole thing.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like I'm glad they trademarked it, but then again, we've been there, done that with Eternal Darkness with Nintendo. Been trademarking that for years, and we don't know what the hell they're trying to do with that series. Hopefully they give us some kind of details at E3 telling us that the series is still alive. Like I don't know. I hate for them to keep trademarking this stuff, and it just sits there. This IP just sits there for years. Same with Sega. They got a shitload of IPs just sitting there. But we're gonna get to that in a few. But Alex, what you think about the Scalebound? I know we was all hyped about that for years, and soon as Microsoft pulled that bitch move, we just been so freaking pissed. And now that they trademarked it, like, is there a little hope that we might get it? And if we will get it, who do you think is going to develop it? Develop the game? Since Platinum Games is basically, they're somewhere else. They're not going to do it.
Yeah, they're not going to give it back to Platinum. Like that ship has sailed, unfortunately. This seems like that they're just keeping the trademark alive. Like they're just keeping the name. So they're not actually working on the game, at least not right now. That the door is always open because they do own the IP. But as of right now, it seems like the same situation with Nintendo and Eternal Darkness. They just keep renewing it, but they're not doing anything with it, just for the sake of owning the name. As far as who they could pass it off to, like, they'd probably want to keep it in-house. Like, they don't have that many teams, but they have Rare, which really isn't doing jack shit other than Sea of Thieves. So, like, they could make it, I guess. The Coalition are busy making the next couple Gears of War games. 343 is making Halo games, so they're tied up. They don't really have any other teams to do stuff, so it would kind of have to be Rare, unless they want to outsource it. But I don't know if they want to after the whole Platinum situation, so who knows. But, I hope it does get made, but, like, it's not going to be the same game that we saw. It's not going to be those old crazy dragons and the Dante-looking transforming dude and all action-oriented. That's a Platinum game. Yeah. What we're going to get, who fucking knows, but it isn't going to be what we wanted.
I don't know, man. I don't know what they trying to do, man. It's just not looking too good when it comes to their exclusives, man. That's all you got on there?
Yeah, like, we'll see. I don't think they're going to talk about it at E3.
Okay.
It's too soon.
Oh, yeah. Right. What about you, Darkstar?
I mean, I almost bought an Xbox One for this one game, so
Yeah.
I was excited to see that was coming back. I kind of feel like Alex said, definitely Platinum Games is not gonna. They're not fucking with Japanese developers anymore. They're done. They're done with those guys. So it's probably gonna get outsourced because I just don't see unless Microsoft, is thinking about buying a whole new studio just for this one game, and this is what's gonna be on the horizon for like the years to come.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they do it that way, I can only see it being outsourced to like a Western developer. But even if it does go that route, like Alex said, it's definitely not going to be the game that we saw. I don't think it's going to be as ambitious. I love Platinum Games and their types of games. I just don't think it's going to be as crazy over the top like we're used to from Platinum Games. It's just not going to be that because no developer does it like Platinum Games, in my opinion. So I'm afraid it's going to be something completely different. I'm afraid it's going to be first person. I'm afraid it's going to be online multiplayer like Call of Duty. I'm afraid it's going to be just super dude bro. And it's just not going to be the same game. But that's pretty much it.
All right, what about you, Nick?
Maybe they'll turn to a game where you're supposed to like weigh yourself and lose weight or something like that. Get it?
Oh yes.
Oh god.
Yes.
And they'll tie it to the Kinect.
Right.
Ooh,
This whole thing is a mess, though. I mean, they're like really playing yo-yo people's feelings in this game. Like they're showing it off, people are excited, and it's like, oh, we got to cancel it, and people are mad, and like, oh, they renewed the thing, and like everybody's like, oh, so we might get the game after all. Nah, we're just trying to keep the title because fuck you.
It's basically
We came up with it, and it's ours. We're gonna hold it hostage, ha 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 ha, or some shit like that. It's just we're never gonna see this game. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, just
And even if they do, like Doctor say, it's probably gonna be completely different from whatever you were expecting, or whatever. Like the best example I can come up with, like what it might be similar to, is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Originally, it was supposed to be more like Metal Gear itself, like kind of slow pace, stealthy. You gotta like pretty much play it almost like Metal Gear, any Metal Gear game, except you have a sword this time.
Yeah.
And then Platinum got a hold of it and it completely like, did the end. Well, you saw what it turned into. So this is like the opposite of that. This would be like what Platinum would have done, and then they're gonna like just go completely different direction after somebody else gets a hold of it. So I don't know. Maybe they might try to make some kind of RPG out of it, but I doubt it.
Okay, that's all you got on that?
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Sinister?
I mean, I'm glad they got the IP, but I kind of agree with Alex. I mean, you're just hanging on to it just for the sake of it, not letting nobody else get their hands on it. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna start all over because like I said, they parted ways with several times with Platinum Games because it just didn't work out for them. So we're just gonna hold on for the time being. Hopefully, we'll talk to some studio who's gonna work on it. But I mean, yeah, I mean, because I like almost everybody, they weren't excited to play it, and then boom, they dropped the hammer. It's like cancel city. I was like, shh. But anyways, but moving fast forward, but if it does get made, and I hope they take their time and do it right, probably do well. But even though it's not gonna look the same, I mean, just pretty much you're not gonna see this Dante look a lot knockoff, with headphones, with a sword and stuff like that. It could be totally different dude, different personality. You never know, but. I mean, I hope it does well, and like I said, take their time on it, do it right, things like that. So, but that's all I have on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I really don't know who to think of to make a game like Scalebound because Platinum Game fits perfectly for that style, that type of game. So I don't know. Maybe Capcom, since they do that Devil May Cry, maybe they can fit with that type of game. Maybe, but I can't think of anybody else to do a Scalebound. I don't know, man. Just Microsoft. I don't know.
Like maybe Team Ninja. But
yeah, okay.
Yeah, Team Ninja not bad.
Yeah, Team Ninja.
They could do it. They're pretty good.
Get Itagaki to work on wherever studio he works at now. Or
what the fucking what the hell was that shitty game on the Wii U?
You mean Devil's Third?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
That game was a
Not
joke.
that dude.
That game was a joke. I don't know what the hell that shit was, but yeah, man. Like, I don't know, man. I love the fact that the IP is still alive, but I really wanted Platinum Games to make that. That it fits perfect with them, so I don't know what to say. Just come.
Real Breaker saying like Insomniac Games, like they made Sunset Overdrive. They would make a good game, but like they don't seem to like Microsoft that much.
Yeah, especially with nobody supported.
So I don't know if Microsoft
sell.
came to them. Yeah, it wouldn't sell, and they probably like wouldn't want to work on a Microsoft exclusive again, anyways.
They're working on a PlayStation exclusive right now, so that's how you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Platonic? No, thank you, not Platonic. They couldn't even make ukulele.
Damn. Anybody play ukulele yet? Anybody?
Nope.
No. Oh, okay. No. Okay, I guess let's go to the next subject. I guess we can squeeze Ubisoft in there. I guess Ubisoft, they was I think they got 5 games planned for this year, and next year they're planning on
4 games.
They plan on releasing 4 games, but they are expecting a lot more revenue to come in next year. So y'all know exactly what that means. That means they're going to fuck us in the ass even more. And they basically made a statement about they're going to focus on multiplayer games more than single player games. I know with Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed is a single player game, but Assassin's Creed is a really popular franchise, so that ain't going nowhere anytime soon. But by them saying stuff like that, are we going to get another Rayman game? Are we going to get another Splinter Cell, in which I've been waiting since
Tom Clancy?
Yeah, I've been waiting on another Splinter Cell since was it Blacklist? I think
Blacklist was the last one. Yeah,
that was the last one. I played that on the Wii U. I thought it was a good game. Like I don't know.
Oh, it was okay. Yeah.
I don't know what they're trying to do. Like I know they got the Ghost Recon and what else? The Division. They did the Division.
Division's their new moneymaker.
Yeah.
Pretty much it's Tom Clancy and just threw his name on there.
Yeah.
For Honor apparently is very successful.
For Honor too. They
that game is printing money for them right now.
Yeah, because that game has like $700 worth of microtransactions.
That's what's that's what's worrying me, man. Like there's nothing wrong with multiplayer games, but if their focus is just multiplayer game experiences and not enough single player games, then that's going to be a issue for me and a lot of y'all that love single player experience. And it's going to drive a lot of y'all to go to PlayStation, because PlayStation is known to have single player experiences. They are known to have diversified lineup of games.
Look at Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, Siege is just multiplayer.
Yeah, it was done by them. It's multiplayer. It's like they had a great single player, like with the Vegas series, and they totally did away with it.
I love the Vegas series. That's why
they threw it out. They just threw it out.
They just got rid of it.
When I heard the Rainbow Six Siege was going to be online only, I was like, man, fuck this shit. Like, damn, how many of these games are going to have?
I refuse to play it.
Yeah,
same thing.
I'm not buying that shit.
You know what Battlefront? No,
but
Battlefront did that same.
But the deal with that is people is buying this shit. People is
that's the worst part. People are buying this and they're buying up the microtransactions.
Yes.
That shit hurts all of us.
Yeah.
Now you're getting full price games with microtransactions is becoming a norm because of these fucking casual idiots.
So you really can't blame Ubisoft. You can't blame none of these developers.
You can't blame Ubisoft for this because as far as they're concerned, this is what people want.
Yeah,
hey, it's your money.
It's not what I want, but it's just stuff like that got me digging back into the retro game, because it's a lot of single player experience on retro gaming, man. And don't get me wrong, I love multiplayer games, but I love single player experience more.
Ubisoft has like good single player games, like Beyond Good and Evil 2. They have the Assassin's Creed series used to be just single player.
Yeah.
They have Prince of Persia, which was fucking dead at this point.
Yeah, and Splinter Cell.
Another IP that's sitting on collecting dust.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say
like,
anymore.
Throw Prince of Persia out on the Switch, give everybody else Assassin's Creed, and see what happens. Like shit.
I guess, man.
Yeah, man.
Where the fuck is our Child of Light 2?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's going on with that game?
What happened to that studio?
I like
the studio
that
just
game.
disappeared.
Yeah, because they were smart about the Assassin's Creed not doing it yearly now, because Unity sucked because it was a glitch.
Yeah, like there's no reason Assassin's Creed should be every year. Like that's a big game.
Yeah, basically.
Like I tell you, they learn their lesson, let's space it out. But unlike their rivals at Activision.
Like, as far as I can see, the only, like, single-player driven game they have coming this year is the South Park game.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, there's the Crew is coming, and then,
who asked for
I can't believe that they greenlit a Crew 2. Like,
but
that's coming.
bad.
Crew
There's
1
Far Cry 5.
Crew 1 was garbage. Like, what? Who asked for Crew
The
2?
crew was trash. It was
Who
really trash.
asked
It
for
reviewed terribly. It was poorly played. It was really. I don't know
I didn't
how.
see anybody playing the crew, but apparently they claim they made money on it, so I don't know what to say about that.
I guess, man. It is what it is. I guess let's get our feedback on this. I guess start with you, Sis. What you think about Ubisoft? They basically saying they expecting to make more money next year by releasing fewer games. So you know exactly what that means. What do you think about Ubisoft and your stance on this single player experience? These single player games in which they are lacking. They not even making that their focus anymore. What do you think? Like, are you pissed off, or do you like a lot of multiplayer experience, or you want both?
For me, I like them. You know, I like to have a balance of both.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just again, to me, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't want to have one without the other. I mean, like I said, the prime example was Rainbow Six Siege. It's like I don't want nothing that's all multiplayer.
Yeah.
It has to be online. Screw that shit. No, I mean, I just want to, play their games that have a good story. Play the story more, then go to, play online. It's like. Of course, a lot of people don't, they say screw the story and just, go multiplayer, but that's their choice. But for me, as far as releasing fewer games, but like I said, I praise them for learning their lesson about Assassin's Creed. Hey, cut back on that to say, just space them out. It's like, hey, if they have to do fewer games, so be it. But as long as they do it right, I give them their props on it. But the thing is, it's to me, this is not looking good for them. For the time being, but as far as some of their games are going, I mean, yeah, like Ghost Recon, I love that because because the Tom Clancy name on it, but stuff like that, some of their IPs, like Alex said about Prince of Persia, and like bring it to the Switch or any other system, bring it back from the dead, stuff like that.
Nice.
But yeah, that's all I have on that.
Yeah, even stuff like Red Steel.
Whoa, echo.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Who's that? Damn, that was a massive echo, man.
That must have been Nick.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right.
I was on mute. Try again.
Okay. Okay. That's all you got on that, Sinister. Okay. Let's go with you. What do you think about this, Nick? What do you think? Do you think Ubisoft should be more balanced when it comes to single player and multiplayers, or you don't give a fuck?
Ubisoft. You know what? Fuck Ubisoft.
Damn.
Just I don't know, like what we were talking about earlier, where they want to do less actual games and just do more microtransaction. They're gonna come up with a fucking game called Microtransaction the Game or some shit like that. That's not good that they want to focus more on microtransactions than making actual games, or
They might as well just make cell phone games at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's a practice that works better on cell phones and mobile than actual like console or PC games. So I don't know. At least if they're going to do it that way, they should at least give out the core game for free.
Yeah, like exactly. How are you gonna charge people $60 and then fill your game with microtransactions?
Yeah, it's
leave it on the cell phones, just like you said. I mean.
But here's the free game. You want to unlock the story? $20. You want to unlock the characters?
Boy.
$5 a character, some shit like that.
Gross.
Okay, shouts out to we had 70+ watching a while ago. I think it went to like 71 people viewing, so that's a new record for this podcast. So appreciate the love, people. Appreciate the love. Let's get more people out here. Make sure you like, make sure you share, get some more people here. I think the
what's funny?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's I guess Drone Crusher is doing a live stream right now too.
Oh,
yeah, I just saw that.
We only got 30 people watching. We're killing them right now.
Suck on that, Drone Crusher.
Drone Crusher getting drone crushed.
Oh.
Crusher has become the crusher.
All right, since you gave me your stance, Nick, what do you think, Darkstar? What you think about this single player and multiplayer with Ubisoft? They plan on releasing fewer games, more microtransactions, more dicks in the booty hole. What do you think, man? Like, that's what it is,
just,
man.
It's gonna get worse from here. That's why games like Beyond Good and Evil 2 are taking so long to come out, because there's no way to put. I mean, I guess they could force them in there, but
yeah,
games like those, they aren't gonna make money like Siege, like For Honor for them. And it sucks because I really wanted more like I like Ubisoft whenever they come up with new IPs because they're pretty creative. But the problem is whenever they do that, it's usually the same format as far as like the online or the microtransactions. It's always the same format, and that's what kills the game for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to have to go in and fight somebody who paid $300 to get all this extra shit, and I'm just trying to have some fun. He's kicking my like that's not fun. That's not fun for anybody. I don't know why they're focusing so hard on it, other than I guess money. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna stop. Is the more people buy into this stuff, the more it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They're gonna have less and less focus on single player, and they're gonna get away with it because that's what people want.
Yeah,
it's really sad.
It is sad. Like
No, just crooks. I mean, it's hiding the concept behind a paywall and microtransactions and stuff like that.
I just like wish people had a little more self-control. Like,
especially with their money.
These people just fall for everything.
It's these casuals that's ruined it for us. Like, I love to play everything. Like, for instance, I love Street Fighter, but I'm not gonna sit here and play Street Fighter every freaking day. So basically, whenever Capcom talking about us gonna be online only, I was like, okay, like I like to play other games. I'm not gonna sit here and practice every day so I get my ass whooped online. Like, that's why you need an arcade, for games like that. You need single player experience so you can play against the computer. So when you play against these people that freaking lives on this game, you're not even gonna have a chance in hell to beat them.
Yeah.
So that's why I hate this new direction this gaming industry is going to.
No life. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I love to play other games, sports games, hack and slash, JRPGs. Like I love just video games in general. So with this new focus that this gaming industry is going towards, I'm not liking, man. I really hope that we will. That's why I'm really respecting Sony for what they're doing. Like a lot of these games that was released this year was a lot of single player experience, like Persona 5, Nier Automata, Yakuza. That was a lot of good games. That
and then you look at Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it shits on every fucking game that came out this generation.
Yeah.
But like, we're just not getting enough of those kind of games.
Let's not forget Horizon Zero Dawn, another great single player.
Horizon Zero Dawn, another good single player only game. Like Witcher 3, another good single player only game. You need these kind of games.
Yeah, like Shadow of Mordor, and then they'll come in Shadow War and stuff like that.
Like how many fucking multiplayer games do you need? Like they're all the same.
They are. Yeah, it is all the same. Man. Shit, that's what's so. Oh my god,
that's what's so annoying to me. It's like, yeah, we got another online shooter. Like, okay, we didn't have like fucking 30 other ones to choose from already.
Yeah, like millions of them.
Just like with Call of Duty, like I know a lot of people buy Call of Duty just for the multiplayer experience. I really buy it for the.
I like the campaigns of the Call of Duty.
I want to play for the campaign and the multiplayer. Just a plus. I
do campaign first for multiplayer.
I play the multiplayer a little bit, but I'm not gonna live on it. Even though I get my ass whooped on a lot because I don't live on it.
Right.
So that's why we need a single player. We need campaigns, a good campaign. No bullshit in which we've been getting, especially this whole entire generation. We've been getting a lot of bullshit. Let's just be honest. A lot of these games that was originally had single player, like Battlefront, Rainbow Six, and all this bullshit, and that it's like they focusing on multiplayer and. Just looking at the fact that Tom Clancy is a storyteller, why the hell are they using this man's name to make only multiplayer experience but not a good single player story mode? I just don't understand. I don't understand. It's stupid.
That's all it is. They're selling in his name just for the almighty dollar.
But he's a storyteller. Like where's the story? It's not a story. It's a campaign. I mean, it's a multiplayer. It's not a story. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. It's stupid. That's why I'm just not respecting this gaming industry right now. That's why I've been shit on this gaming industry. That's why I've been retro collecting a lot because I'm going back to retro, man. And speaking of retro, did I get to you, Alex, about this subject?
Huh?
Did I get to you about this? I don't think
well, I was watching something. Which one are we on?
The Ubisoft and the multiplayer. Yeah. Well, what's your stance, man?
I don't like it because like Ubisoft makes a lot of good single player games, so now they're making less games and concentrating more on microtransactions. That's the opposite of what should be going on. But like they're gonna do what they do because this is what's making them money now. Like they're super successful with Ghost Recon and For Honor. Those are doing really well because of microtransactions. Again, because these casual gamers have no self-control and they just spend on useless nonsense like costumes and gun skins and all this other dumb shit. And the rest of us get fucked over for it. Now we get less single-player games, we get less games in general, because somehow Ubisoft found a way to make less games but make more money.
Oh my god.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What business wouldn't do that? You can't even blame them. You can't.
Nope, only the gamers. Gotta blame the gamers.
Like at one point, we're gonna get to the time where Ubisoft makes one game, and it's gonna be their most profitable year ever. That's what it's gonna come to.
Look at Grand Theft
Yeah,
Auto.
but here's the thing.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, man. Ubisoft is like they're the crack dealer, because the casual gamers are just buying them up. It's like a drug to them.
Yeah, we should have had
The
a Grand Theft
microtransactions,
Auto.
They
all that.
love this shit. Man.
We
They
should.
swear up and down they're like hardcore gamers and shit. But it's like you're doing the exact same thing some fucking soccer mom does playing Candy Crush, wasting $1 every 10 minutes on nonsense.
Oh man,
They're
they made
just
a
as bad.
lot of money off of that
Just
game,
as bad,
man.
and
Yeah,
even
that's
worse because you paid $60 up front.
Man, that's crazy. That's
Crazy.
That's probably why they came out with another Grand Theft Auto game, Grand Theft Auto 6, because all the money they've been making on Grand Theft Auto 5.
They have
They
been
make
killing
so
it with
much
those
money.
shark card things.
Yes.
It's free.
They make so much fucking money.
Yeah, they made a lot of money. That's why they not even
Yeah, like
thinking about
Rockstar.
money.
Well, at least with Rockstar, they make one Grand Theft Auto. It takes like 5 years to make the next one.
Yeah,
But like Ubisoft, they make the new version of their game like the next year.
yeah.
Pretty much.
So at least with Grand Theft Auto, you get a really good amount of time with Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
But like they're making so much money with those fucking shark cards, and you can guarantee that Grand Theft Auto 6 will have more of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I guess let's get to another subject. We still got a few more to talk about. It's only 5 of us, so we going kind of fast. Okay. I know the Xbox is doing very bad when it comes to exclusives, but as far as the business practices goes, I'm gonna applaud Microsoft for what they're doing, especially when it comes to the backwards compatibility. I know it's funny, Alex, but I know a lot of gamers, they missed out last generation, and basically, I know you got excited. We all got excited when backwards compatibility got announced for the Xbox One. It was a plus. It was a real plus.
It's a plus.
It's just we didn't think that as far as exclusives go,
I didn't think it would replace the new game.
we didn't think it was.
bad.
We didn't think it was going to get this dry as far as exclusives. But with this sale that we got with the Xbox One, as far as backwards compatibility, these sales are really good. And
good deals.
It's really good deals. And I advise nobody, do not shop at GameStop these next few days. Get these games while it lasts. I advise y'all to buy as many games as y'all can, so y'all can teach GameStop a lesson for jacking these prices up. That's one thing that pisses me off. Every time there's a game announcement with backwards compatibility, they will turn a $5 to $7 game to a $30 game. That what pisses me the fuck off. Like, I'm saying, like, if you have an Xbox One, take advantage of these backwards compatibility, because when I get my check tomorrow, I'm going to get a lot of them, and I'm going to just give GameStop a big middle finger. And another good thing that they did,
And kiss ass too.
yeah, that's true. I guess another pro-consumer move Microsoft did, they actually released Phantom Dust free. It's free. So we can't really,
nobody paid for that dog shit. Come on.
we can't really complain no more. It's free, man. I know we've been talking shit about the game, but it's free. So, hey, I know you want to say something. Max. You got some smart to say.
It's another microtransaction riddle game. Like, what? At very least, they made it free, so that makes it okay, I guess.
It's free.
But that game is garbage. Like, come on. Nobody's even playing it. Even if it's fucking free, and nobody's
Did it come out
playing
already?
it. Yeah, it's already been out.
It's out.
Wow, I haven't seen nobody talking about
I don't
it.
see anybody talking about it. I don't see nobody playing it.
No, I'm just basically. No, we'll get to that. No, I'm just basically talking about the pro-consumer moves that Microsoft is doing right now. So I guess after that, ain't really nothing. That's it. I don't really have nothing else to say.
Yeah, like they're doing a good job with their backwards compatibility. And it's obviously successful for them because like they if they wasn't successful, they would have stopped it by now. You wouldn't see new games coming out every week. Well, new games, quote unquote. But like this is unfortunately though, this is their replacement for their lack of new games, which sucks.
It is.
But like, at least they have stuff coming out consistently on their console, even if it's old games.
Yeah,
I guess.
Anybody want to dig on this, or y'all don't give a fuck?
I say something about it, but
go ahead.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, for the time being, yeah, they may not, have like the new games out right now, but look, you got something to keep us busy, like the backlog, and play some of these games, like for some who never had a chance, the 360 era, and they never had a chance to play it.
A lot of those games are on PS3 too, though.
Yeah, of course, but with that sale that Real mentioned, of course, I mean, hey, you got till Monday.
A lot of good deals on that.
I mean, plus, some of the free games you still get every month, like for games of gold. I mean, heck, I downloaded Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, because I never had a chance to play it before. Of course, I love the Lego game, so I mean, heck, why not? But I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm not writing off Microsoft. It's just, I mean, yeah, I mean, but not everybody's perfect. I mean, everybody has their strengths and weaknesses. So I mean. Like a games is their weakness right now for the time being, but but don't count them out.
It's really hard not to count them out, but then again, like they got the most money out of everybody Nintendo and Sony put together. So I just don't know why they're struggling with first party studios. Why they're struggling with stuff like that. I just don't know. They have all the money.
Phil doesn't believe in buying studios, apparently.
I guess. Anybody else want to?
I mean, the studios. That's what they need. They need some more studios.
Yeah, they need to own more studios to make games in house and stop making.
It's just the stuff that Phil Spencer said during the interview. Whenever he mentioned Zelda and basically Horizon, they don't make as much money as multiplayer games. But
the thing with Microsoft and especially with Phil is he is trying to change Xbox as a whole to the point where he wants their games to be all service-oriented games, where it's kind of like Overwatch, where you play a game throughout the generation, you continually throw money into that game. That's what he wants for his own franchises. That's what he meant when he was saying things like single-player games don't have impact. Because what he says is technically true,
well, he didn't
but
say
at the
like
same time, a lot of people love single-player games.
He didn't say it like that. He said it doesn't have an impact like he used to. If you want to compare it to multiplayer, we already know, multiplayer games make more money because of that. But we can't.
Well, yeah, because what he was saying is you buy the game and then that's it. They don't, because he's looking at it from their perspective. You get the $60 from a customer and then you don't make any more money from them anymore.
That's a damn lie. Like it's a whole bunch of season.
That's what he was saying, though.
Like Witcher 3. How many? Don't they got an expansion pack or a season pack? Like there's other downloadable content you can pay for on Witcher 3.
Yeah,
same with Zelda.
Yeah,
same with Zelda. Like there's other DLC you can buy, but I understand what he's saying. He wanted to continuously and
he wants to continuously nickel and dime you for years. What it is. That's what he wants. Yeah.
And the sad part about it is a lot of these Xbox in this community are freaking behind him with that. They're praising that shit. And
these fucking idiots, man. If he started microtransactioning you for Sea of Trash, if you had to give him $5 for different colors for your boat, people would buy it, and that's what he wants. He wants shit like that.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You got people like your boy PP Reaper. He said that Xbox is a multiplayer machine. That's what he said. That's what he said. It's a multiplayer machine. He doesn't care about single player experience. Oh my god. Okay.
Maybe because he's been a single guy his whole life. He doesn't want to be single in a game.
All right, anybody else want to touch on this before we move to something else? No. Oh, okay.
Do better, Microsoft.
Okay.
They will.
Okay, what else? I know we still talk about Nintendo, their E3. What else? Am I missing something? Oh, we can't forget about Sega.
Damn it! I thought we forgot about it.
We could.
I thought we were gonna get past it.
Yeah. You can't say no.
Sorry, Alex. Gotta bite the bullet on this one.
Don't let me pull out your podcast the other day. You fanboying it out. Don't let me pull out your podcast. I'm gonna expose your ass, man. But apparently Sega is basically trying to make a huge comeback, and looking at Sonic Mania, and I'm really, really looking forward to that game. I love the classic Sonic. Sonic Mania supposed to be coming out sometime this summer. We got another trailer to the Sonic Forces, and it's like they're listening to us. Finally, we get to play Sonic however we want to play it. from the traditional platformer to the 3D. Now we get to create our characters. We can do whatever we want, and that is really cool. And you know, there's new weapons. Like it's whatever you want in the Sonic game. It's there. And I'm really happy. I'm really grateful to see something like this. I know I want to see more before I get too excited about this. But from what I'm looking at right now, it looks really cool. It looks really cool. That's a day one buy for me. Sonic Forces and Mario Odyssey during the holiday, that's gonna be really huge for me, man.
Yeah.
So basically, they said that they want to revive their older, they said they want to revive their older IPs and they want to make new IPs, but they are going to invest over $450 million into research and development. And this is 7% over last year. I think last year they invested over $422 million, so it went up 7%. So they're telling me that Sega is actually trying to do something. You know, they just released Yakuza 0, and they had a brand new Yakuza game for it was what's the name of it? But it's
Yakuza 6.
Oh, Yakuza 6. Okay, that's for Japan. It's supposed to be coming out, I think, sometime this year in the States. Sometime this year, Yakuza 6. So I think Yakuza 6 did really well in Japan. And look at Persona 5. And yeah, Persona 5 is owned by Sega, Alex. Let's don't start talking shit about that. So Persona 5 is doing well. It's selling really well out here in the West.
Nothing to do with that game.
Okay, kid. Okay, well, we're going to go back over this. Who owns Vanquish? Who owns Bayonetta? Who owns Atlas? So we're going to do this again, Alex.
They have nothing to do with any of that other than owning it.
It doesn't. Okay. Do they make Donkey Kong?
They used to.
No. Do they make it now?
No.
Who made Tropical Freeze? Who made Donkey Kong Country Returns? Who made that?
Retro.
Okay, then. You can't say nothing. You can't say nothing. Exposed.
What does it have to do with anything? I don't understand.
No. You praise Donkey Kong, Nintendo, but when it comes to Atlas and basically Persona and Bayonetta and Vanquish, you don't want to give no praise to Sega
because it has nothing to do with Sega.
Okay, but
they have no input even.
But with Donkey Kong, you praise Nintendo, even though Nintendo don't make Donkey Kong.
They have Nintendo staff on hand helping make the game. Sega doesn't do that.
Retro student. No, I'm not even gonna argue with you no more. But anyway, yes, they're going to put in more money to research and development, more games.
Yes,
they say they're gonna revive older IPs, and a lot of people has been wanting a Streets of Rage for so long, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. Streets of Rage needs to come back ASAP, man.
The Streets of Rage with today's graphics, online multiplayer.
It would be
that would be amazing.
It would be awesome. Yeah.
Do an updated version.
If they could bring back Double Dragon, bring back Streets of Rage, man. No beat 'em up game can go even close to Streets of Rage. Double Dragon, Final Fight. Nobody. I like Final Fight, but Streets of Rage is the best. I'm sorry, Streets of Rage is the best. So just thinking about that, like Panzer Dragon comes in mind. Shining Force, Phantasy Star, lots of really good games. House of the Dead, like Comic Zone. House of the Dead, it works really good with the Switch, with the Joy-Cons, with the motion control. That works real good.
Great on the Wii.
That works, yeah.
Yeah, like I did like the House of Dead on the Wii because they had the little gun. That was really cool.
Yeah,
it's like
got that grindhouse effect. I mean, I like the whole feel of the game.
So they have
the cheesy voice acting.
It was cheesy. But one thing when it comes to Sega, like when it comes to arcade games, they make the best arcade games.
They make good arcade games, yeah.
Like when it comes to
look at the fighting games, like the Virtual Fighter series, Fighting Vipers, Fighters Mega Mix. I mean,
Eternal Champions, that game was really gruesome back then. I was like, man, was this supposed to be another Mortal Kombat or something? But yeah, I used to have fun playing that when I was a kid, man. But they got so many,
like a CD version of it,
They got so many IPs, man. It's kind of like with Nintendo. They got so many IPs just sitting down, we just waiting for them to explode with these IPs. Like, Jesus Christ, like Nintendo and Sega, they have all the IPs to be on top of the gaming industry right now. But it is what it is, man. But if they could somehow come back with, like I said a while ago, with Streets of Rage, come back with their popular franchises, man, I think Sega, I think they will quietly come back into this gaming industry. I know a lot of people, you know, when we think about developers or publishers, a lot of people think about EA, people think about Activision, people think about Ubisoft. But when it comes to IPs, nobody don't even hold a candle to IPs if you compare it to Sega. Sega has so many IPs.
Whoa!
Hold on.
Hold your ass.
Hold on.
Did you just say nobody can compare IPs to Sega?
Oh no, you're gonna throw Nintendo.
I'm not talking about
You
Nintendo.
cannot be serious.
I'm
right
not
now.
talking about Nintendo.
All right.
Shut up, Alex.
Even not talking about Nintendo though.
Yeah, even like
I was
Ubisoft has
talking
more
about-
IPs.
I was talking
Activision owns a lot of IPs. EA owns a.
I was talking about EA, Activision, Ubisoft. Sega has.
They all have just as many.
I don't know. No, man. Check the facts. Sega has been out a long time. It's since the 80s. Come on.
Ubisoft releases a new IP every year. Though.
Exactly. And
That's
Activision
true.
just buys IPs.
Yeah, but I could name a whole bunch of IPs. For the
EA
Master System.
has canceled more IPs than Sega has ever made.
Yeah, but like I say, anyway, like they had so many IPs that they just sitting on it, and I'm pretty sure that y'all have it's a lot of games that y'all would love for them to bring back. Like I'm gonna just name my games, then I'm gonna just go to y'all. Like I guess the games I would love for them to bring back, like Vector Man, like it's a shooter. I guess with this with modern gaming times, like people love shooters, and Vector Man comes to mind, like with shooters. I love Vector Man. Shining Force, Phantasy Star JRPGs is still a thing. I love JRPGs. Skies of Arcadia. Fighting games are still popular, so they need to bring back, like I say, with Turn of Champions and Virtual Fighter. They got so many games, like with sports games. They even got sports games like Sega Rally, Daytona USA, with the art. Like, I don't really like simulation races, but these are arcade races. These were actually fun back then. So they got so many games. What was that? NBA 2K. Remember NBA 2K? That came from the Dreamcast. That was once a Sega IP.
NFL 2K also.
And, NFL 2K, World Series 2K. Like, all that was from Sega. It was Sega Sports.
Yeah, because EA didn't want to did no business with them. So basically, hey, it made Sega, the Dreamcast made money for them.
So yeah, basically they have so many damn games, man. It's just Sega they are in their own way. So I'm really liking the success that Sega is doing right now with the Persona and these other games, and not to mention they just put Bayonetta on PC and they're doing really good on PC. And I guess with Bayonetta doing good on PC, they announced Vanquish going to PC. So they're dipping to the PC market. There's more money.
1 week exactly, and Vanquish will be out on PC.
Yeah, so they're making a lot more money. So a lot more money means more games from newer IPs to older IPs. It's just so many games to even choose from.
We better get a Vanquish too.
So Bayonetta 3. Like, there's a chance we might get Bayonetta 3.
On Twitter about making it Bayonetta 3.
So I would love for
that. That's definitely
it has to, because they make their money back. They make their money back with the Wii.
Yeah.
It's so pretty well.
I was pissed off at them when they chose not to do Bayonetta 2, and then Nintendo swooped it up, and I was like, shh.
Yeah.
And released some of that dog shit.
That's how short-sighted Sega is.
Yeah, because there were two relying on Sonic. It's like that was their focus.
I'm really glad that they are. They actually trying to listen to the fans now. They actually is listening to the fans, because fans be asking for a retro style Sonic game. Got that. They be asking for customize your Sonic characters and all that. We got that. Like we like with the Sonic Forces, like we get to play this game however we want to play this. And by them doing that and saying that we're going to basically bring back older IPs, and plus PC gamers been asking for Vanquish and Bayonetta. They've been like, Sega is listening. They actually is listening. So that's one thing I can commend them about. But as far as older IPs, man, y'all done already heard what I want. Let's start with you, Sinister. What is the older IPs from Sega you want them to bring back, and which of these games would fit so perfectly in today's gaming times?
Well, see, I already mentioned Ultra Beast. Alien Syndrome, that would be great for today, especially today's market. It's like, people like, space shooters, like some that bring that feel,
space area.
Like fighters like Fighting Vipers, Fighters Mega Mix, just to name a few. Like some of those are fighters, and bring those back. Because especially you may see them in esports someday. Things like that. I mean, just especially like for Alien Syndrome. Of course, our Afterburner.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, because I love that climax that came out for the 360 and the PS3 back then. You know how amazing that was. I mean that would fit perfectly with today's market. Just put some new generation graphics, a new engine on it, new fresh coat of paint on it. It looked amazing. Do it right. Like I said, bring those back. Don't get me wrong, I love Sonic, but stop being too reliant on them. Bring those things back. And yes, bring back Bayonetta. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. I didn't mention Virtual Cop. Virtual Cop works perfectly fine on the Switch with the motion controls. Virtual Cop, I love Virtual Cop.
The one with House of the Dead that you mentioned.
Yeah. Zombie Revenge. I don't know if you played that on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
But okay. What about you, Nick? What you think?
I think we're all gonna be very disappointed. Let's see if they're gonna bring something back. I say in quotes. Like you're probably gonna maybe get a HD remaster of Shenmue 1 and 2, which I guess wouldn't be bad.
No, that's pretty good. I would love
that. That'd be perfect.
And then you're probably gonna get 8 more Sonic games.
Oh god.
Or whatever. Maybe they'll come out with Sonic R2 or some weird shit like that. I don't know.
They need to give Sonic a rest for at least 2 to 3
They
years.
should have did a Sonic 06 10-year anniversary.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, something like that. They're going to call it the Sonic 06 Fixed Edition.
Yeah, the definitive edition.
We finally got it right, guys. It took us over 10 years, but we got it.
Damn.
There's a lot of games I'd like to see come back. Definitely. I want a sequel to Skies of Arcadia 2. The hell is that? Street Rage would be cool, stuff like that. I could I can go down a list like the rest of you, but it's it's probably not going to happen because all the game companies are stupid.
No Echo the Dolphin. I was like, oh man, that'd be.
So it's just are you going to get some kind of Genesis collection again or something for the current consoles? Like that
I hope they
Sega
don't do
Sonic
that. Just make some collection disc with a bunch of old ass games. I don't want that.
No.
Yeah. Probably looking at that.
We had that last gen.
Yeah, we had a bunch of that last gen. I don't want that again.
Remember these games? Well, here they are again.
Yeah, we've done nothing to them.
Now in Super HD.
No, I don't need that shit. I still got my Sega.
Now your 480p game can be stretched to 4K.
I still got my Sega Smash Pack for the Dreamcast. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got that. So we don't need that shit.
No, hell no. That's the last thing they should be doing.
No, just all right, it's here's the research. All right, go back. That gameplay they had back then. It's okay. Try to bring it for today's standards, today's graphics and stuff like that. Just make sure the gameplay is right, stuff like that. I mean, definitely fix the gameplay.
I guess paid enthusiast, he is right. Jet Set Radio will sell great on the Switch. It is a great fit.
It would. It's perfectly.
Just it reminds me kind of like a Sunset Overdrive, wacky, cartoony, colorful game.
Sunset Overdrive, I can pretty much guarantee you Sunset Overdrive would have sold better on the Wii U than it did the Xbox One.
It would.
Damn.
It would have. Too colorful for them Xbox. Too colorful.
It's too colorful for the Xbox guys. If it's more than just brown, they get scared.
That's what.
And if the gun isn't in first person, they get scared.
Did that game break $1 million yet?
After it went down to $20.
Jesus
Christ.
Yeah, they
definitely if they do Golden Axe. It's like with Ghost Pepper when you mentioned Golden Axe. Yeah, that would be great for today.
Golden Axe would be badass.
Yes. Fuck that Beast Rider bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Real Golden Axe.
Yeah, I did not like that shit. I played on the 360. That was bullshit.
Yeah, I rented it. I took that sucker right back.
Sega, they made a lot of mistakes during the 7th generation. They fucked up a lot.
Yes, they did.
They fucked up a lot. Ooh, they tarnished their name, their brand.
Yeah, they did a lot of shit. After they got out of the console war or whatever, they just kept fucking up.
No.
Peter Moore was working for them for a while before he went to Microsoft and EA after that. I mean,
the 6th generation they did fine. The 6th generation.
Peter Moore, he worked for Sega for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then he went to Microsoft. Peter Moore was awesome at Microsoft.
Yeah.
He kicked ass.
Yeah, because he laid out the groundwork, and it was just Don Matry. He just ruined it. He just took the.
No, that chick like just ran with it, and then he had his turn with the Xbox One and fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took the blueprint that Peter left and said, "Hey, this is the game plan. Stick with it."
Okay.
He's like, "Nah, I'm making a cable box."
Just ass with the fuck it.
Oh,
Fuck your blueprints. I want to make a cable box.
Okay, I guess let's go with Dark Star. What you think about this Sega Live? What do you want them to bring back?
Sega's okay, I guess. They're all right. Honestly, if they don't look, honestly, the only game I want from them is Phantasy Star. Like that's it. I don't really care too much about Sega, other than like, I wish they would let go of Atlas. Let's let them go, dude. Give them the Nintendo, please. Oh,
Seriously.
No, keep it, Sega.
Keep
it.
They don't need them.
Well,
Y'all
They're too good. They're too good.
for Sega, man.
Y'all is just
When
hating.
I remember,
Y'all hear
I
all
remember
this
when Atlas was being announced, when they announced like, oh, we're gonna be
Y'all
selling,
just hating.
our business, and I was so sure Nintendo was gonna pick them up. And when I
Nintendo
heard that
fucked up big
Sega,
Yeah.
Sega of all people,
Sega, the company,
blew me so
barely has any money.
I could have sworn
Exactly,
Sega,
that was
I thought Sega was broke. What happened? I thought it was broke.
They are broke.
So how?
it was a pity.
Yeah, I mean, are they broken than Capcom?
They pity.
Oh,
No,
no,
Capcom's
no.
barely got enough money in the bank to make games anymore.
I don't see how Sega's broke. They invested almost $500,000 2 years in a row on research and development.
Especially that new
R&D.
Sonic that they're working on.
That's Sonic.
If that
game
game bombs,
has
it's
been
over.
for years.
If that game bombs, it's over. I just no.
Man, I hope that Sonic game is good. So far, it looks
Yeah.
good.
It looks good, but if it doesn't,
I guess that's right. You younger. You probably wouldn't. You wasn't born into the Genesis days.
He didn't live the console war like us, real.
Yeah, he did.
You're right.
Okay,
You're right.
that's why. That's why you're not excited like I am, because I remember.
I used to close my kids in the playground when we're talking about Nintendo and
Yeah,
Sega.
I used to close.
Don't forget me too, guys.
I used
I'm
to.
pretty much like the oldest out of this whole group that
Yeah.
remembers that
I used
stuff.
I'm too young for this.
I used to
You're
close.
too young for that.
I used to clothesline these kids for saying
Oh,
freaking Mario's better than
Clothesline.
Sonic.
Wait, I used to run up into the playground and go, "Fuck Sega!" and close like the closest kid.
Yeah, I was like, you just have old rumbles in the playground real.
I remember that shit, man.
I remember one kid told me Sonic is the Mario killer. I fucking powerbombed that kid. It was-
So okay, yeah, I guess at your age, you experienced a lot of Sega fuck ups. So okay, what you like?
yeah, he must have grew up with Sega being the butt of
that's
everyone's
That's what
jokes.
it is. What you like? 21, 22, Darkstar? What you like? 21?
Yeah, I'm 22.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, that explains it. That explains it. So yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. What about you, Alex? What you want? What you want from Sega?
Well, being a hardcore Sega fanatic like you, real, there's a lot of stuff from Sega that I want. I'm the hugest Sega fan in this podcast.
Get out of here with that shit. Biggest.
There's a couple games like I want them to reboot Alter Beast. I think they could make it good this time. Potentially. Bayonetta, obviously. Just looking through the list here of the ones that I actually like. Crazy Taxi was fun.
Oh, I love Crazy Taxi.
Condemned was okay.
I never played that one.
That game was all right. What else is there? Echo. I'm not a huge Echo guy, but like I know a lot of people like Echo.
That can fit as like an indie game, maybe an indie game.
Yeah, that could be like an indie game at this
That could be
point.
an indie game.
Fantasy Zone was cool. Football Manager, no thanks. Golden Axe, definitely Golden Axe. I love that game.
Oh, we didn't miss Shinobi. What the hell?
Revenge the Shinobi.
Yeah, Shinobi's good. Jet Set Radio, obviously. Oh yeah, they did make Jurassic Park, but I don't think they get that IP anymore. Mad World kicked ass.
Right.
And then obviously more good Sonic games, not terrible ones. And Vector Man. There's not too much other stuff from Sega that I like.
Yeah,
Those
like
would be the
Outrun.
ones.
Yeah, bring Outrun to the Switch. That would be good.
No
Oh,
Panzer.
and Super Monkey Ball and Streets of Rage, of course.
No Panzer Dragon. No Knights. No.
I'm not too big on Knights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's about it. They have some good shit, but like I want to see what kind of new ideas they can come up with
Yes.
too.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I really hope they back up what they're saying, man. But I guess as far as what's going on right now, like they listen to the fans, they listen to the Sonic fans, they listen to the PC fans. The PC people want to ban that advantage.
And
They got it.
that's the only reason I started liking Sega again, because they're putting their games on PC now. So like Bayonetta on PC runs like a fucking dream. It's amazing.
Yes.
And I cannot wait for Vanquish next week. I'm super excited for that. So I hope they bring more games over because they got like some good shit from last gen that they can transfer over. I think it'd be great because they're only like $20 too, which is awesome.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Yeah, like Bayonetta's only $20. Vanquish is only going to be $20.
Yeah, I think that was really smart for Sega to, step into
Very
the PC
smart,
market.
yeah.
That was real smart.
Because like sometimes these companies they re-release a game and they charge $60 and it's literally just a fucking port.
Yeah.
Yeah, garbage. Sometimes it's
I
a garbage
hate that
port.
shit. Yeah.
Especially the port sucks and they charge you a high price. I
And
fuck.
they charge you like Bioshock. That Bioshock collection was trash, and they're charging $60 for it.
No,
Man,
fuck
fuck
that.
them.
I just played the backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Matter of fact, it's like
I wish they bring Bayonetta 2 to PC, man, but Nintendo owns it, so that's not going anywhere.
speaking of
Yeah,
Bioshock, you could buy for like $5 a piece on backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. It's like $5 a
Yeah.
piece. Man, fuck that shit.
Vanquish 2 on the Switch. I'd rather have Vanquish 2 on my PC, but like if it is to go exclusive anywhere, I would hope it's on the Switch, I guess. At least I can bring it around with me.
Oh, okay.
And he's saying same thing for Bayonetta 3. Yeah, there's no way Nintendo's gonna let Bayonetta 3 go multi-plat. There's no way.
No, because they want it locked up. And it's like,
They gotta lock her down, you know.
Young.
Oh, okay.
She might as well be a Nintendo princess at this point.
Not Princess Peach. What you got? What you got against Princess Peach?
Princess Peach ain't shit, man. She's a fucking thought.
Damn.
One of Mario's hoes.
Damn.
Yeah, she's one of Bowser's bitches, man.
Well, actually, it is Bowser. Ain't Bowser supposed to be married
Mario's
her?
womanizing.
Ain't he supposed-
Bowser's gonna put a ring on her in the next game.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, somewhere around the corner.
Mario's a fucking home wrecker if you actually think about it. Because all Bowser's trying to do is make an honest woman out of Peach, so she doesn't have to be
An honest woman.
He's trying to make an honest woman out
He's
of
a
her.
womanizer. I mean,
She doesn't have to be a lady of the night anymore.
Oh, damn.
I mean, he had Pauline. Then he got rescued Daisy and banged her before. And
Yeah, like Mario just gets around, man. Like for a fat, ugly plumber, Mario gets a lot of ass.
Damn.
Sloppy second.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess that anybody else has anything to add with the Sega stuff before we go to the Nintendo Direct?
Go
Fuck
ahead.
Sega.
All right, I guess I just recently watched the Nintendo Direct a while ago. Watched the ARMS. It's more interesting now. They added more content and everything.
It's way more in depth than I thought. It was.
Yeah, it's a lot more. I thought they was only concentrated just with the fighting aspects. I didn't know they was gonna have that other stuff. And they mentioned about more free content, more DLC, more maps, more characters in the future. We ain't got to pay for nothing. So that's real good on Tennis part, and I'm really glad for that. So I'm real big buying this game. I will be supporting it, and it actually does look fun at the same time. And after after the end of that Direct, they show a little snippet of the Splatoon 2, the single player campaign. It actually looks a lot more fun than the Splatoon, the regular Splatoon.
Yeah, the
version of it.
Splatoon
And,
2 campaign looks way better than the first one.
like we've been saying for a while, like that Splatoon campaign was basically like a demo.
That was a glorified tutorial.
A tutorial demo, whatever. It looks something like we could actually have fun playing this time.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy the Splatoon single player. It was hot garbage. I'll just be honest. Only the boss fights was interesting.
The boss fights were cool, but everything else was just trash.
It was trash, but it actually looks fun this time. So I'm excited for Splatoon. ARMS, more characters. I know a lot of people talking about it. What's it? Twin Tail? Is that the name of that new character?
Twin Tail.
Twin Tail, and everybody concentrating on their
Thick ass bitch.
I kind of surprised they have her butt that curvy. I was like, is this supposed to be a rated E game or a rated teen? Like,
Oh, he was about that ass life, man. He wants like.
Everybody saying this is Bayonetta in disguise or something like that, but damn, man, like
She is clearly inspired by Bayonetta. Like that is absurd.
She uses her hair to fight, of course.
Yeah, she uses her hair. She has long legs. She's like all proper, like Bayonetta is too, and sassy and shit. She's like exactly like Bayonetta, except she's a fighter in this game.
Oh yeah, so lots of new content, man. I'm really surprised, I'm satisfied at the same time. And when I saw the basketball and the volleyball, I was like, man, that's pretty cool. So, just looking at that, and Nintendo said they're not finished, we will get more free updates. I was like, man, this
they're gonna do the Splatoon thing.
It's gonna be something I will play for a while. This actually looks fun. So let's go down the list, man. Alex, what you think about it? This Arms, man. Are you excited about it?
It was a good direct. As far as like the directs that focus on one game only, I think this was probably the best one. Like, they gave you a lot of new information. They gave you 3 new characters. They showed you a bunch of different modes, like the volleyball mode, the basketball mode. They showed you more of the 2-on-2 chaos mode. They did a really good job explaining the game, like the new mechanics, like how each arm can have a different element. I think there's 8 different elements, like fire, ice, electricity, explosion, all that shit. It's pretty in-depth. I don't know why it took them so long to kind of convey how in-depth this game is. But, yeah, it's actually got a lot more content than I thought initially. So, and then they announced that there's going to be a test demo, or I forgot what they're calling it. But that starts next week, where you can play the game for I think it's like an hour at a time, like Splatoon does. So we can get a feel for the game. That's smart. For a new IP, you got to get it out there early so people can try it out, see if they like it or not. But the game looks good, man. Like, I'm surprised. I wasn't hyped at all for it. Then these new modes came out. They look good. And the new characters, I like Twintel. Twintel's awesome because I'm a huge Bayonetta guy. So, like, she's pretty much a carbon copy. So that's what made me excited for the game. I'm just going to try it out next week and see. If I like the game, I'll pick it up. But it comes down to that demo. If I don't have any fun with it, then I'm just not going to buy the game, obviously. But we'll see next week.
Okay. What about you, Darkstar?
Yo, I just uploaded a video about this. This direct was fantastic. Literally everything I wanted. They addressed the modes, they addressed the online, they addressed the demo at the end. Everything that you wanted to know about the game, you now know.
All within 20 minutes. It was very impressive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sprinkling the new characters throughout the direct was perfect. Instead of like blowing it out at the very beginning, I like that. The new stages look great. I feel like the best thing about this game, honestly, because remember when Splatoon came out and there was a lack of modes and everyone was like, "Oh, there's not enough here,
Yeah.
Which is true. This game's coming out with more than enough modes, and there's still more to come, and it's free
later. Yeah,
and that's crazy to me. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. If they were to add on, like microtransactions later on down the line, honestly, I'd be fine with that because the base game is just so
this game is huge. Like, when you compare this to Street Fighter V, it's night and day.
Yep, exactly. I love it.
A brand new IP versus a storied franchise, and they're coming out with more content at launch than Street Fighter has today.
Doesn't even make any sense at all.
Yeah, Street Fighter, we released another Street Fighter 2 version for this.
Shit is crazy.
Like, come on, man. This new game is like, being awesome like that. It's like...
The only thing is, we don't know yet if it's like Splatoon, where it's on disc DLC, or if it's DLC that they're making and patching it later. Because I don't like the on disc DLC. I don't like it.
Yeah,
if it's on get it at day one. But like, if it's stuff they're adding in later, you got to download it properly, then that's cool.
I think it'll be like Zelda. They'll be like developing it, kind of like with Mario Kart.
I hope so. Yeah,
pretty much the same thing. So I'm really satisfied with it. Really hyped. Can't wait. Next week's gonna be lit.
Yep.
Okay. That's all you got on that. All right.
Yes, sir.
What about you, Nick? Watch the direct.
I did not see it.
Oh,
I forgot about it.
What?
Damn, Nick, you always miss these things.
Always miss these directs, man.
Every time.
I'm at work when they do them. They're like, they do them like the
I was at work too. I ran to the back room.
I was at work. I just saw the direct before I did the podcast. I just saw it.
I usually get my...
Damn, Nick, at least read a recap. Shit.
I was getting to that. I get my recaps about it on Twitter. I got a bunch of people to tweet what they see. And yes, I saw what's her name with the hair in the ass or whatever like that.
Yes.
Thickenetta.
So yeah, she's the only character that has actual real arms. And then
that's weird, right?
Her hair.
Yeah.
She don't care.
Like everybody else got
everybody else has like robot arms.
That Ninjaro looks pretty cool. I'm gonna probably try him out. He looks pretty cool.
So the game is looking pretty neat. I think like when I first heard about it, and I think we all felt the same way. It's like, oh fuck, more motion controls, fuck that game.
Yeah.
But we found out that is completely optional.
Yep.
And they're offering a bit more too. It's like, yeah, you know what? I would actually like want to pick up that game now. And I'll probably try the motion controls ones just to see how it is. I don't know, but I think for the most part, most people are gonna buy the game and gonna play it for the with the Pro controller or the their Joy-Con put together. I don't know, but so it's looking pretty interesting. Something new from Nintendo. At least they have something new with their new system.
New IPs, right?
Coming out. So
it's good to see new IPs this early on.
Exactly.
Yeah, it could be a decent game. Start of a decent friend. It looks pretty good too. I mean, it's not a bad looking game.
Well, yeah, it's made by the guys that made Mario Kart 8, so I think it's like the same engine.
Nice.
Fun
looking.
Oh, and Digital Foundry did a video about it today. Rock solid 1080p 60 FPS.
Good.
In this early build.
No drops at all.
Wow.
And the only time it goes down is when you play 4-player local. It drops down to 30, just like Mario Kart.
Well, that's
probably
obvious. That's pretty obvious.
Yeah, but 1080p 60 FPS, perfect frames natively. So solid game.
Xbox can't do that, but it's okay.
Take that, Scorpio.
Destiny 2, 30 FPS, but that's not my business.
Well, they focusing on the realism. That's why they can't get that 60 frames per second.
Yeah, they can't do it with the hardware.
Yeah.
And Nintendo does it the right way, man. You focus on rock solid gameplay first, then you work on visuals. Because visuals is much less important.
Yeah. Well, I guess apparently these Xbox fanboys and PlayStation fanboys, they were more graphics swords than the Nintendo guys.
They like watching movies.
Yeah, basically they like movies. I just like playing video games, man.
30 FPS fucking first-person shooting game. That is disgusting.
In 2017, Jesus.
In 2017.
And did you say that?
Disgusting.
Did you say Destiny 2 is 30 frames per second on the fucking Scorpio?
On the Scorpio, on the Pro, on the Xbox,
That's just Microsoft alone, so it's Sony.
That's pathetic, dude. That's crazy.
People will defend it too.
The thing that sucks is it's not the Scorpio's fault. It's because they need to have parity with the standard Xbox and the PS4.
We talked about.
We've been telling people. We've been preaching about this for a long time. Yeah,
we knew this was gonna happen, man. So I don't know why he was.
This is why people get so confused when I say things like the Scorpio is going to be held back by the standard Xbox One. You're gonna see this over and over and over and over and over and over again.
But the deal with this is Crap and Zaire and all these Xbox these dudes, they getting all pissed off. You should have knew about this.
You should have known.
We should have knew about this. We've been preaching this, and now we're laughing at you. Like, are you still gonna buy the Scorpio? Like if there's gonna be a lot
of
console,
point?
It's gonna be a lot of. If there's gonna be a lot of console parity with the Scorpio and the original Xbox One, then I'm not gonna buy a Scorpio. I'm just get a freaking PC. I'm sick
exactly because the PC version, the frame rate is uncapped. You can play as high as you want.
Just listen to all this just crappy ass news,
negative
news.
Man.
It got me want to get a PC, man.
Like that's why the power of the Scorpio is so fucking irrelevant because it's going to be tied down to the standard Xbox One anyways.
Just
the only difference is it's going to look prettier, but at the end of the day, does that fucking matter?
That's why the PS4 Pro didn't sell as well because
exactly that's exactly why the PS4 Pro is suffering because it doesn't do anything.
The Scorpio is in the same company as the Pro. So.
Yeah. The Scorpio and the Pro are going to be in the same.
Oh, okay.
boat, man.
Okay, let's get back to Nintendo. We still need to finish this subject. Hey, did you see the direct Sinister?
Oh no, I didn't. No.
Okay.
What?
I mean, I'm just going by what you guys saying because I mean, I can get their highlights from you all because.
Oh, okay.
I can catch the
and they confirmed that ARMS is going to have its own voice chat.
Wait, what?
What?
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
We got
I read that somewhere. Let me read
link?
Hey, don't be spreading that propaganda, Alex. Don't be lying, man. Don't be lying.
Well, like Splatoon. Splatoon has its own voice chat. I was just
these are the Mario Kart 8 guys, though. Oh no.
That's true. Let me double check. I don't want to crap gamer this. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, Super. He said, "Now that my podcast is over, I'm here to troll all y'all bastards." Fuck you.
Oh
Super.
my god! Why would you have a podcast the same time we are, Joe? How rude is that?
That's messed up. I'm glad.
That's messed up, you fat bastard.
I'm glad none of my people went to watch your crappy ass podcast. Not just playing, man.
That's right, because we got loyal viewers. Loyal, unlike you, Drone Crusher. Backstabbing bitch. Okay, I was mistaken. There is no voice chat. I misread this.
Okay.
Got me all
We're
excited.
still living in the dark ages. My bad.
So
Got
I
me
guess
all
we
excited,
so I guess we have to get each other's phone numbers and play.
Yeah, we gotta text each other with little smiley faces. That's the way to
Yeah,
communicate.
like, come on, Nintendo. It's like, give it the time.
Ain't like we could text you.
No.
Ain't like we could text you over the Switch because we still can't text nobody on the game. Like, what is going on with that? No messaging.
I would imagine they're gonna talk about that at E3.
Yeah, they have to. They have
That's
to.
one of the
They
things
have to talk about their new online system. They're gonna be charging for it
They
soon.
better. They,
I mean,
Yeah, like, that needs to be a
have you
portion
seen
of
that,
the
that Afterglow headset?
Yeah, they announced Afterglow headset for Switch, right?
Yeah, I seen like 2 of them. I was like, what's the point? You can't even chat with them.
Yes.
And the Pro Controller don't even have an audio jack on it. It's like,
Oh, that drives me crazy. Why would they do that?
and you want me to pay $7 for a controller? I can't even plug a headset into it. What the fuck?
This is so stupid.
So I guess is that it on the Nintendo Direct? Is there any other things to talk
Ruby,
about?
you have to have talking. You have to have voice chat in a fighting game. Otherwise, how are you supposed to talk trash to your opponent?
Exactly.
That's like half the fun of playing a fighting game. It's like when I talk trash to Real in Mario Kart when we're in the Discord. I just clown them.
That wasn't me playing on Monday. That was my kids.
Of course.
Whatever, man. Is there anything else I want to talk about before we get to the questions?
Are we gonna talk about? We talked about Splatoon already. Never mind.
Right.
Yeah, they really showed.
I don't want to try Splatoon, because that now I'm part of the Switch. I can't wait to try some of these games out. So.
Yo, man, Splatoon 2 is looking really good.
Yep.
I'm much more excited for Splatoon 2 than I ever was for Splatoon 1.
Yeah, definitely get on that action.
Yeah.
Well, y'all want to continue back on that discussion with the Scorpio and Destiny 2 and the console parity? No.
Man, that shit is just so funny to me.
That's just pretty much covered that. I was like 30. I was like, come on, man, really?
Yo, like again, like it's fucking 2017. This is unacceptable.
I mean, 30 frames. I mean, that's like going back 2 decades.
If you're playing,
Seriously, like we just had Battlefield 1, we just had Titanfall 2, Halo 5. These are all 60 FPS online shooters. Call of Duty, they're all like 60 FPS. Overwatch, and we're gonna get Splatoon. These are all 60. Destiny is fucking 30. Like
I don't know what to say about that.
Oh my god.
That's a fail, man. That's all
I wasn't gonna buy the game anyway because I feel I got fucked with the first Destiny. I sure as hell not gonna buy this shit.
That's what I don't understand about these people, man. Like you got fucked so bad with Destiny 1, yet people are running out and pre-ordering Destiny 2. Like, have you learned nothing?
Hell no. I didn't buy it when the day one it came out. I waited, and it's like, man, I took this.
I was actually excited for Destiny. It's just I was disappointed, very much.
The storyline sucked.
Let's hope there's one better, but like I would never touch this shit on console. I can't do 30 FPS shooters. It's not.
No, there's the one thing I like about Destiny. I mean, just Peter Dinklage, the voice actor of the Ghost.
Oh yeah, didn't they change him though? To some.
Yeah, the Nolan North, the Nathan Drake. I was like, really?
I would rather have
you went from Tyrion to Nathan Drake.
I think I added you on the Switch, Drone Crusher. I can't remember.
Yeah. I'm following him on Switch too.
Drone, you don't even have a game on your Switch. Why do you have friends?
He ain't got no game.
Oh.
Well, I guess if y'all want to follow me on Switch, it's in the link in the description
because
below.
friends on the Switch are free.
Oh damn!
Yeah. So all the people,
secret burn.
I guess all the people that's in the chat, it's in the description below. If you want to follow me on the Switch, if you have a Switch, it's in the link in the description below. Xbox, PlayStation, the link in the description below.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wish that they would have like not worried so much about the graphics for Destiny. Like that's the only reason it's 30 frames per second.
Yeah,
but it looks the same like the last one, though. I don't.
But like the whole reason the last one was 30 FPS is because they had to put it on the PS3 and 360, right?
Yeah.
We don't have that problem this time. So what is?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't get it. It's got to be graphics related.
I guess it has to be.
The graphic horism. That's the problem with this generation. The graphic horism.
And I'm really thinking about getting a PC sometime this summer. Like just hearing about this shit, man. I can't. I'm not gonna pay $500-$600 for a Scorpio and get held back by my Xbox One. I can't do it, man. That $600 can go towards a PC. I'm sorry.
Yeah, then you're gonna see like Zaire and all these guys who have their Scorpios crying, like, man, everyone on the Xbox One is holding the Scorpio back. It's like you should have known better. Phil told you. Phil was very clear about this. All the games will run the same like they do on the Xbox One.
Yep.
Ha! Nick Drone said you're a worthless bum, Nick.
Ha!
Yeah, but I got Switch games.
Oh,
damn!
Damn, exposed.
I wonder what Drone Crusher's first Switch game is gonna be. I'm very curious. It better be Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, probably not. Okay, since we about to finish with all these subs, let's get to these questions, people in the chat. Questions. Let's get to them.
Riddle me this.
Questions. Hey, we've been in 70 range by most of this podcast, man. I really appreciate everybody staying.
Oh, it's good.
Appreciate everybody staying. Yeah, that's a record for this podcast. We reached over 70 on this channel before, but it wasn't a real talk podcast. It was the me and Alex's show, Alex Real Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we reached about 75, something like that, almost 80.
Something crazy. This is a good episode though. A lot of people showed up.
Yeah, and there's no fuckboy talk neither, so I'm surprised no fuckboy talk.
Friday.
Oh, Fuckboy Friday's tomorrow, man.
Oh yeah, the 70 people that's here, man. Me and Alex, we do a show every Friday. It's called Fuckboy Fridays. We find a couple of fuckboys in this community, and we're going to expose the fuckery that they've been spewing on YouTube this past week. So yeah, stay tuned.
His first game will be Kill the Overweight Canadian.
Oh damn!
You go kill Bear Hugger? That's pretty bad, man.
Yeah, you got a question out here by Tony. He says, "What do you think of the Harley Quinn as one of the good guys in Injustice 2?"
It don't make much sense.
She's a good guy.
I
Harley
haven't even
Quinn.
played it.
He's an anti-hero. I mean,
Oh,
It's a hero, I guess. Yeah.
I guess.
What does she look like? Does she look like the Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad?
well, the blue and the red hair and
Yeah. Or does she look like classic Harley?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm not really paying attention to that game, so I have no idea.
no, just the only thing I know about the game is I know the people who pre-ordered it. You know, when I bought Mario Kart 8.
Super Nerd said, "Is Sega dead?"
They're on the verge.
Hopefully soon.
Well,
Unless you're gonna be the Undertaker.
apparently,
Huh?
You're gonna be the Undertaker. Knowing you be the first one.
I guess all y'all Sega haters out there, if y'all want to ask if Sega dead, they basically, making two Sonic games that people have been asking for, and we got Persona 5 and Vanquish and Bayonetta. Y'all just,
Man, Atlas made Persona 5. Not
it doesn't matter. Sega still makes money off of it. They still makes
No,
money
it
off
doesn't
of
count. Sega's
Oh,
making that
my
Sonic game. That
God.
counts. That's a Sega-made in-house
It
game.
doesn't
Persona
matter.
is not.
It doesn't matter. It belongs
Points
to
to
Sega. Belongs to Sega.
Sega!
Sega! hey, man, say they had the best intro in the world. When you turn on that console, yes, the best intro in the
Yeah,
world.
that was pretty good.
Sega!
that one.
Nintendo, just nothing. It just goes straight to the game. What the
Sega, Nintendo just like makes a little noise.
Yeah, like, this is boring. Like, I'm not excited to play Nintendo. I'm excited to play Sega. Come on. Just fucking around. Okay, what else we got?
I'm coming after all of you clowns. Every last one of you losers has angered me. Shut up, Troll Crusher.
Active Sin, Real Gamer, you better talk about Fuckboy. I recommend it. Oh my God, Dave J. You say you recommend some Fuckboy talk.
Dave J recommended a couple fuckboys.
No, we keep it classy today. We keep it classy.
Usually Levelhead has a podcast on Thursday, but not tonight. Just don't worry about his podcast. Ours is way more entertaining.
Oh yeah, it's better, more entertaining. I ain't trying to throw no shots. We just better. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of salty with Levelhead the other day when he was talking about the Terminator. When he made that podcast, he mentioned a couple of individuals, and I was the individual that Terminator talked about, and he didn't even mention my name. I was like, oh,
I don't.
okay,
I don't think
like
that's
that.
on purpose though.
I
That's
was
probably
like,
an
oh,
accident.
okay. I was a little salty about that, but that's all. That's all I'm gonna say. I was a little salty, man. I was like, man, okay, okay. It's like this. You won't give me no.
I'm pretty sure it just slipped his mind. I don't think he was trying to be rude.
You won't give me no shout out on your channel. I just won't give you no shout on my channel, man. It is what it is, man. Keep those.
Well, you just did though.
Let's see. I saw something about Black Panther. I want to watch the Black. Does anyone want to watch the Black Panther movie?
Oh,
will.
That looks awesome, dude. That looks
I
awesome.
do because he
Come
was
on, Chad
awesome.
Boseman
in
is Black
Civil
Panther. You
War.
got, you know,
I love
all-star
his-
cast.
I love his character in Civil War.
Yeah, I like his character. He's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, especially in Civil War. Come on.
Yeah, he was badass in Civil
I
War.
I go see it.
I just hope the movie do good since it's mostly a black cast.
Right.
I just hope it do good.
I mean, hey, you got Forrest Griffin, you got Angela Bassett, you got the actress that plays Michonne. I mean,
Oh,
Ooh, she's
Oh,
in there.
she's in it
Oh
too?
She's
shit!
in
I
there
gotta
too?
watch it now, dude.
Oh damn! I didn't know Michonne's in
Gotta
it.
watch it now.
Jordan's in it.
They got an all-star cast in there.
Is Michonne playing like a warrior or something?
yeah, she plays one of the bodyguards.
Oh,
really?
sweet.
Nice.
He's gonna cut off somebody's head.
She'll probably stab him with a spear.
No, something crazy.
Oh, she better have a sword. Oh, man.
They made Superman a bad guy. Man, fuck Superman.
He was a bad guy in the first.
I don't
game.
like
Super
Superman.
Nerd says Sega doesn't own
Batman all the way.
Yeah, Batman's way better than Superman.
Yeah, Super Nerd says Sega doesn't own Persona. They don't own Persona, but they own Atlas.
That's what I've been saying.
Sega-
They have nothing to do
Yes.
with Persona.
Okay.
They just happen to own Atlas that makes Persona. That's all.
That means you just answered your own question. You just answered. What the
Sega has no input on the game. That's what I'm saying.
I know. Oh my god, dude. Y'all,
Oh, here's another
y'all-
question.
y'all-
Real, look at it this way. That's like.
Okay.
I'll give you another example that will kind of put it
Okay.
into perspective.
Okay.
You walk into a Walmart, okay? You pick up a can of Pepsi on your way out and you pay for it. Does Walmart make Pepsi now?
Well, man,
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
What the hell they got to do with that?
It's the same idea. They're
Yeah.
simply the place where you're buying it from. They have nothing to do with it other than that.
So you?
Yeah, someone asked about the Wonder Woman. It's like, any of you guys going to see
That Wonder Woman movie looks really good, I think.
I was
I'm
checking.
excited for it.
Gal Gadot. I mean,
It does look-
I think she's badass enough to be Wonder Woman.
yeah. I mean, I don't care if she's Israeli or not. She can, pull it up as Wonder Woman. Shoot,
Yeah. She was the only good thing about that Batman vs Superman movie.
hell yeah.
Who
And
is
the Wonder Woman will actually have humor.
Who is sexier,
Yeah, right.
Twin Tail or Bayonetta? Who's sexier?
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta, Cereza.
They're both fictional fucking characters, you sick fucks.
Alright. We all know you like Peach and we rag on Peach, so you're mad. Calm down.
I like my women in 2D. Thank you. That's right.
Bowser's hoe.
Bowser's hoe.
Which DC movie you're more excited about, Wonder Woman or Justice League? Man, I really hope DC.
We haven't really seen enough from Justice League yet.
Yeah, they
I saw like 2 trailers. for it.
they need to make a good
I'm
comeback.
sure the next Justice League trailer will give away like the whole movie.
I'm worried about that because that's what happened with the Batman vs Superman movie. They ruined the entire movie.
Yeah, that was
Apparently.
trash. That was
That
trash.
was terrible. They showed you like who the real bad guy is, so you obviously knew they were gonna stop fighting and team up and fight him. That was so stupid.
I mean, the Doomsday, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, the fuck, man. Why would you show that in the trailer? That was retarded. And Jesse Eisenberg was awful in that movie.
Yeah, he was like a crazy,
He's just some
skinny Lex Luthor.
weird guy on
Yeah,
drugs
that was
or
bad.
something.
That was bad.
Yeah, no. I mean, I like Jesse Eisenberg, I do, but he was a terrible choice for Lex Luthor.
Or just the character choice they went with for Lex in that movie, or Lex's son, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
No, I think it's Lex Luthor because he goes bald at the end of the movie when they shave his head.
Yeah, but like he was
how
referring to
so
his father
stupid.
as Lex Luthor, though, right?
Mhm.
Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. They were like mixing storylines. I don't know.
Yeah, but here's the thing: DC has a long way to catch up to Marvel when it comes to the big.
But that's the problem because they're fast tracking everything to catch up.
Mhm.
Yeah, and look, you got a different Flash actor, for the big screen Flash. It's not
Oh,
big
so
difference.
stupid.
Why do you get the guy from TV?
The TV guy's awesome.
Yeah, get him.
That'd be too much, though. I don't know if he could do both.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, Marvel could do it with Agents of Shield. They use the same actors.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like Lady Sif, like the actress that
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
The
Like,
way
it's better when you see the same actors. Everything makes more sense.
Yeah.
Matthew Pipe says, "What underrated Nintendo IPs that y'all want to see make a huge comeback for the Switch?"
Kid Icarus.
Kid Icarus.
Metroid.
Metroid's coming.
Metroid.
Kid Icarus needs to happen.
Kid is
Metroid.
damn
Icarus has had way less love than Metroid. Come on.
I know. Don't forget Star Fox. I'll throw him.
Star Fox got the fucking bitch slapped on the last.
It got Miyamoto.
Yeah, thanks to Miyamoto.
Oh man, Miyamoto rubbed his nuts all over Star Fox. And
Oh damn. Yeah, Kid Icarus. That's a good choice. No,
Kid Icarus
no Kirby.
No more. Dear God, no more. Jesus.
Well,
Christ.
yeah,
No.
Kirby's good, man. We didn't get any good ones on the Wii U.
We didn't
though.
get no Kirby
Oh,
for the
but
Wii.
there's so many on the 3DS. I'm so tired of
I-
those
Those ones are
games.
good though.
I don't care
They're
about.
good. But it's just too. I'm so tired of seeing
I
it,
don't
bro.
care about the 3DS. I want an HD Kirby, a real one. I want a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? I want like a Captain Falcon beat 'em up game
that'd be cool. That'd be
where he
pretty
just
cool.
goes around Falcon punching people. That'd be amazing.
Instead of driving around like super racing.
He gets a bunch of games where he's not racing. Like he's in Smash Brothers. He gets his own little side-scrolling fighting game. People are losing their minds because there's no F-Zero game. That'll be funny.
They make an F-Zero RPG with no racing, and he's the main character.
Oh my god! It's all
Yeah,
just
but
about
the
like
animated
it's
series.
just about his build-up as the #1 racer, but the racing is just movie clips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Punch Out. OBJ said Punch Out. That's that needs to come back. Punch Out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
man.
we have arms though, so I don't know if
Yeah.
we're
I
gonna
don't
punch
think we
out.
can
Yeah,
punch
let him
out.
actually drop by.
But Punch Out's a classic, man. Like that's still a fan base for Punch Out.
I
Arms is
feel
gonna be a
like
classic.
Springman is just Little Mac reskinned.
That's his son.
Well, if they make a new Punch Out, I hope they make new characters this time. Like, Punch Out for the Wii only had one.
Back as the trainer this time. He could be like what Doc Lewis did for him. You know.
Yeah, that'd be cool actually.
Yeah, because I haven't, just like when Rocky retired, train the new kid.
Damn, Drone Crusher! I want to put my face in Twin Tail's nice juicy ass. I'm lonely.
All right. All right.
God
talking
damn,
about?
Drone!
Damn.
Whoa.
Those 2D ones.
Wow.
Star Tropics.
Star Tropics would be good.
Oh
You guys believe COD is coming to the Switch? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah.
it'll happen.
Some
That's
rumors
happening.
about
You're
it.
gonna get Call of Duty 2 or whatever they're calling it, World War II. That's coming.
yeah.
I'll try at least one.
Because even like the Wii U got 2 Call of Duties at launch, or
Mhm.
in a row at least.
They got
Yeah.
2 Call of Duties and 2 Assassin's Creed, so
Yeah, they did. Just nobody bought them.
Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't happen this time.
Well, I guess
There's another question.
Mhm. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like, should Disney open their game development division with competent management?
Didn't Disney shut down their games division?
Yeah, the Disney Infinity and
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
that shit's done. That shit is gone.
They said they weren't making enough money to justify.
they
it.
shut down that other game, the one that used to be on Facebook, the Marvel Alliance. They shut that down.
Yeah. Like damn, like those games are fairly successful. Like how
yeah,
much?
they're awesome, and Disney decided to pull a bitch. Just like we're
Fuck
gonna
it.
cancel it. Just don't be fools about it.
What else is going on in this chat?
It's
I gotta
like,
look
sure.
at this spider.
He really said he's like, I want my barbecue now.
He's been crying for
This guy's
barbecue for us.
obsessed with your barbecue, man.
Because Texas makes the best barbecue. That's why, man.
That's true.
Yo, that rat.
What do you guys think? Who do you guys think should play Martian Manhunter if there's a movie based on him? You know, it would be an interesting
Voice him?
choice. The guy who plays Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. That'd be
Ooh, that would be weird.
that'd be so weird, right?
Get someone who can do the motion capture.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Will you watch the Crow reboot when they show it off? They're rebooting the Crow.
Didn't know that.
I see how it is.
You guys know they're making a Netflix show of The Witcher.
Really?
I heard about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they announced it yesterday. So Netflix is gonna get their own Witcher TV series.
Oh, nice.
Just
An
like when
indie
Castlevania-
studio is getting a TV show based off their game. It's crazy.
Yeah, you got Castlevania going on Netflix.
Oh yeah, that's true. Netflix is doing big shit right now.
Yeah, you got the Defenders coming out in August. I mean,
Yeah.
When's,
I want Danny DeVito to voice Detective Pikachu. Me too. That would be
So what's going on with Luke Cage season 2? Like, what's the holdup?
I don't know.
that won't be out till next year. I
We're
supposed to.
getting-
Why so long?
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt comes out next week. I'm happy about that.
But yeah, because I mean, I think Daredevil season 3. I think it's probably either next year or the year after that.
Daredevil 3.
Oh, it's season 3 for Daredevil. Like,
Yeah.
Well, Defenders comes out in August this year.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I mentioned that.
I just finished the season.
I spoke to Theo Rossi. Yeah, because I spoke to him about Luke Cage. Like, yeah, it's like I asked him when season 2 is like. He said he don't even know like the real date.
Man, I got a lot to catch up on. I just finished season 1 of The Flash and Daredevil. I got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, they're way behind.
Have fun binge watching.
Hey man, hey, it is what it is, man. It's like this. I bought Netflix for a reason. I want to catch up on all these shows I haven't been watching.
Me too.
So I got a lot to look forward to. I still hadn't started on the Arrow yet.
Yeah. I got to catch up on Voltron season 2. It's like,
Yeah, they got One Punch Man on Netflix. The thing with that, it's English sub. Like, where's the dub
Japanese
version? Yeah,
One Punch Man?
yeah, they got
yeah,
it. They got it in Japanese.
Oh, does Netflix only have the English one?
The English sub.
Yeah, just get Cody if you want the Japanese version.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's how I got caught up on the Fist of the North Star is with Cody. I was like, because I was on season 2 because I wanted to finish that up.
All right, do you think we can get a couple more questions? We'll finish this podcast. We about to approach the fuckboy hours. All right, do you think we'll be seeing Scalebound or for Project Scorpio Scalebound? I don't know.
Not this year.
No,
Not anytime soon.
no, too soon.
The Scorpio showcase is going to be Crackdown.
Yeah.
Ugh.
How cancerous will your OC be for Sonic Forces? I've been hearing that OC. I'm not. What OC stand for? I've been hearing that a lot in that Sonic Forces comment section.
Does that mean like your own character?
Original character?
Original character, yeah.
Oh, what I just.
You know, you can create your own character now, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, is that what that means? Oh, okay. Okay, how cancerous will your what? Why gotta be cancerous? I don't understand.
How fucked up is it gonna look?
Like, how fucked up is he gonna
Man, if y'all go to those Sonic Forces comment sections, like, man, it's
some weirdo ass shit going on in
God. Oh my god. You talking about
Yo, this is like fucking Christmas to these kids, man.
Man, you think
Like the dudes over at Deviant Art or whatever, they're having a fucking field day. They're having parades in the street.
man, that comment section is
They're losing their
cancer.
minds
Like
over shit.
you think Digital Foundry comment section is cancer? Go to those Sonic Forces comment section, man. These people just, oh my god, it's bad, dude.
Yeah,
Woo,
I don't know
it's
what
bad.
it is with Sonic fans, man.
It's just bad.
It's like the most crazy fan base.
Yeah,
Jeez,
here's like another
Christ.
question. Yeah, it's like from Muhammad. It said, which Nintendo games deserve an HD remaster and why?
HD remaster, Luigi's Mansion,
There's a whole bunch of them.
Lots
Nintendo
of
has a shit ton of amazing games.
F-Zero GX,
Like which console are you talking about
Eternal
here?
Darkness.
I guess I think he's assuming for the Switch.
Mario 64, Sunshine,
Mario 64 remaster would be cool.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time should be number 1.
Yep.
How about the Double Dash for
I don't know if that's gonna happen since we just got Mario Kart.
but you never know. Like some people like that switching around thing.
It'd be sweet if they remastered some Pokemon games and brought them to the Switch.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Would it be cool if Nintendo had a black female protagonist? I doubt it. It's a Japanese company.
That wouldn't be cool.
I doubt it. We already know how Japanese feel with black characters.
Yeah, but he's just asking, would it be cool if they did it?
It would be dope.
It would. I don't care. I don't care. I don't.
It'd be Twin Tail, dog.
She's not black. Well, she is dark, but not black.
Now, hold on.
Twin Tail.
She's got to be black, dog. With a body like that, dog.
Tell us. I don't know.
Come
She's-
on, son.
Maybe Indian. I don't know.
Come on, son. It's like,
Native American. or something.
Okay. If she had if she had an afro, that'd be okay. She's black. No afro. No afro.
I think we can all just like be okay with her being dark skinned.
a person of color.
Person of color.
Person of color.
When it
Female.
when it comes to Japanese and black people and anime, like I don't like how they do their
They
black.
portray you very poorly.
Oh my
They make us look so
god!
fucking retarded,
They
dog.
they be having us having the
Oh,
biggest
shit.
lips and be acting all stupid.
Oh
and
my
just-
god.
Darkest skin.
Oh my god! They be having black characters just. Oh my god! They racist.
I mean, like
They
the darkest
are-
midnight.
They
Our
are.
eyes always look so weird. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, why?
Yeah, they are racist. I'm not gonna lie. I like anime, but they are racist when it comes to black characters. Very
What about
racist.
Oops, Dragon Ball Z?
Except for some of the ones they produce for American TV shows, like because I know Toei Animation,
Mr.
because they
Popo.
did animation for Transformers and G.I. Joe and all that. So
Mhm.
I mean, that's probably the closest they can get without going overboard.
Non-white power.
White pant. It's kind of crazy, like these anime shows. Why the characters look white? It's a Japanese anime. I never got that. Why they don't have Japanese?
I know.
people?
I mean, they're the white got blonde hair, but but they got
hair.
Blue eyes.
Blue eyes, but they're Japanese. I don't understand.
I let them
when
do
they go
it.
Super Saiyan, blonde hair, blue eyes. It's like,
I don't question it, yo.
It is what it is. So I guess that's it, man. I'm tired. So anybody has anything else to say before we roll up out of here, man?
Yeah, fuck Sega.
Pretty much, yeah.
Don't hate.
I think we can end on that, right?
Yeah,
Fuck Sega.
yeah, whatever. I guess people's been a really good show. We broke the Real Talk podcast records as far as the viewers. Really appreciate y'all having 70+ viewing while we're live. And y'all just make sure y'all tune in back next Thursday. Oh, especially y'all come back tomorrow if you want to hear the fuckery that's been going on in this community. Then come back to the Alex Real Show for Fuckboard Friday. So stay tuned for tomorrow and stay tuned for the Mario Kart. Was it Mario Madness Monday on Alex's channel?
Mario Kart 8 Monday Madness.
Yeah, so
every Monday.
Yeah, we actually play games too. If y'all want to know, we actually play games. So yeah, we always busy, man. Playing games. Our podcasts, man, we always on the move, man. So y'all make sure y'all come back, stay tuned to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to everybody. Make sure you share this video, like this video, tell everybody about this channel, tell everybody about everybody else's channel, whatever. We keep it entertaining on this podcast. That's why I like it. That's why I like everybody because we keep it
We keep it 100.
Nah, well, I don't know about him, but yeah, you're right. We do keep it 100, but not like him. But we do keep it 100, and we keep it keep it cool, man. It's just how we are, man. So I guess after that, anybody else has anything to say?
Tired.
Yeah, me too. I'm tired too,
about it.
man. I'm tired. Okay, so I guess let's go ahead and get it. Our outros out the way. Start you, Alex.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Actives in here. Another week of Real Talk with the Real Gamer. A lot of good topics here. A lot of good communication in the chat here. A lot of people drop by. Thanks for dropping by. Make sure to turn out tomorrow for Fuckboy Friday, and on Monday for Mario Kart 8 Monday Madness, and Tuesday for Team Red Talks Nintendo. We got a lot of shows, a lot of content, a lot of fun for all you guys. Sega's trying to make a comeback. We will see how that works out. And Nintendo selling people on ARMS with the thickness. Good job.
Okay. All right. What about you, Darkstar?
Yo, what's up, guys? Appreciate you having me back on here. You guys want to find me? You can look up Darkstar18 on YouTube. I just put up a new video about ARMS, talking about Nintendo and their current state of business. So, you want to check that out? Find me on there.
All right, cool. Let's go with you, Nick.
See ya.
Oh my God. Nick. Oh my God, Nick. You know what?
The guy.
Whatever. All right, Sinister.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Sinister here. Appreciate great cut. Have a lot of good topics on here. From Sega to Nintendo to Microsoft, and I have to say, hey, support these guys, support our channels, and out there. Other than that, peace out.
All right, appreciate everybody came to the podcast today. Appreciate all the viewers that came and support keeping that chat live and as well. So yeah, for all the people that's going to watch this in the future, you know, make sure you you know, subscribe to everybody that's here, and stay tuned for Fuckboy Fridays and Mario Kart Madness Monday, and Team Red Talk on Tuesday. Team Red Talk Nintendo on Tuesday. So yeah, I guess after that, I guess we will see y'all tomorrow. And like I said, I appreciate y'all coming out, and we see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.
Peace.